mama and my pops. I don't care if you the cops, anybody could get boxed. If you aiming for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, then prepare to get robbed. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was never for your friends. They my fans. I jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Came from the jungles of drunken demons, fighting them off in the Coliseum. Studied and learned how to target weakness. That's why your team will do better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch how I turn the scene. Massacre as soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me, I will snatch your turf and manifest stress sad. I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how the asthma works. We don't compete. I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball. If I say the word, the team is down the hall. If I call the third, I snap and best believe that a massacre.
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it. Robbers very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
Find a hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormenta, the reverse sweep, where Super Great is going to close it out. He's going to close it out, and he does it!
And welcome everybody to Breakout Series Week 23, City of the Wolves. I am Dat Boy Juice TV, and I am here with the great Kuwa Moko. How we feeling, my guy?
Man, to say the great Kuomoko, I feel like that's something I don't get told every day. I'm doing good, Juice. I'm big vibing. Y'all already know who it is. The guy that carries the good rhymes and good vibes. It's Kuomoko time. And of course, I am joined by that boy Juice, who I found is a official Sprite cranberry enjoyer. And I'm not gonna lie, that's already immediately my dog right there. See, look,
Sprite
he's
cranberry,
got the bottle
baby.
and everything. 0 sugar. That's even better, dude. Watch your sugar levels, y'all.
I got the 2
That's really
liter
serious.
on deck. 2 liter on deck for tonight. Ready for these
Yes,
matches
sir.
to start off, man. We got some banger matches coming up. It's looking like a good bracket, especially with the week right before SWC, the big boy tournament with $1 million on the line. You know, one of these guys,
as if.
dude, I mean, one of these guys that come to this bracket, who normally comes to this bracket, I don't know if they're here today. It doesn't look like they are.
Let me double check and see. Hold on.
You know, that's big. That's some cash on the line. You know, but it's you know, this is the week where we got to get we're locked in and we got to get ready. This is the week to practice and to officially get ready for everything. Nash fan is who I was thinking of.
Okay.
So hopefully when he wins and becomes a millionaire, he remembers us. Man, tell him about these picks, though, bro. Look at these picks.
Man, if these are honestly the $1 million pick characters right here, first off, we got to talk about Hotaru, one of the most infamous characters. I always say she's the third strike equivalent to Chun-Li. Then we got Bijane, who's also been rising up on the ranks thanks to Poetry Chef. Of course, Diaz, also responsible for the Haru pick over here at Breakout. And then, of course, we have Gato, Kim, and Tezok. Tezok being read by one of our ambassadors known as King Surbot. Shout outs to that man, by the way. And Kim, I think, was J Rock in this character? Y'all have to correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a minute. But, yeah, these are literally the $1 million characters. But really, you're really looking at Hotaru and Bijane, who are definitely cream of the crop characters. And I gotta say, you can't doubt them at all.
No, for sure, and you're finally seeing some representation from the grappler side. We're getting some T-Zocs finally. They're finally rising up from the grave. You know, I love to see it, and seeing some Dong Huangs as well too is always nice. And then Gato's always been in the middle, you know, with some popular characters, especially with Punko, who is already in the SWC, who just qualified a few weeks ago. You know, Gato's one of those characters that you either stuck with him or you dropped him pretty early within the game. So these picks are definitely interesting, but you can see that there's a heavy favorite going on right now.
Of course. You know, when you get your heavy, I mean, what more you want me to say? I mean, look, heavy, Region A, you know what I'm saying? catch the drift. But anywho, that's not important. We gotta talk about this matchup because that Gato color was looking extremely fire. How familiar are you with color references? I love guessing the characters with all those colors that go around.
I can never do it.
Can never do it. You know,
because I always think
it's
it's one thing and then it's always another. You know.
Okay.
So it's one of those, I don't know. It's always a guessing game because I'll think it's something and then someone in chat will be like, actually it was this thing, and then it's just like, well, actually. Now I just, I feel weird. But we got playing Yogurt and one outcaster here, Gato versus Rock. With the blue hair, the streamer Gato versus just the normal Rock.
All he needs is a little VTuber icon on his profile picture, and we're good. Speaking of profile pictures, gotta talk about Rock's side though. SPG gauge is slowly to be locked in for one outcaster while playing Yoga here keeps the lead on the health right now. It's looking pretty slow, but for the most part, that's good. Gato wants to keep that space playing Yoga wants to get that space, but no longer can keep it. Caster tried to get the confirm, but only met with a wake up. And then right back at you, say it again.
Got another wake up DP, tries to confirm, and it's something nobody home, unfortunately. Revlo in the air. Oh my god, these wake up DPs are just adding up.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I can't hate on somebody that's gonna do wake up DP. If it works and I'm getting hit by it, I gotta give my credit where it's due, dog. I shouldn't have fell for it.
No, I won't either. Dash up low will finish it off though, and Outcaster will be the first blood. If I see one more wake up DP, I might lose my mind, bro. This is the first game.
Every DP you take a shot. There you go. Oh my god.
Sprite Cranberry.
Yeah, on God, shout out to Sprite Cranberry. That's what we should be drinking, along with some water. Stay hydrated, folks, because these guys are still not done yet. 44 seconds are on the clock, but they are slowly whittling down each other's health, which actually, Outcasts are making some pretty good adjustments here. Noticing that we're taking a little bit of the slow route, just allowing playing Yoga to make these mistakes, but unfortunately, no more mistakes being made. Full combo here, gonna put us all the way over to the corner with the super being involved, and this is not looking good for Caster right now.
Yeah, playing Yoga being able to cash in everything he's got, able to bring the life kind of back to even ground here is a very, very smart thing. Unfortunately, no Rev Super, so he is gonna have to take that 64 Rev gauge that he's got. And that confirms going to leave him on Pixel.
Oh no!
Wake up DP is not going to be it. And Outcaster will take the first game here, starting off with a lot of wake up DPs.
That was a
They're
good
telling me to wake
though.
Up, bro.
Yeah, hey, get up, wake up. We're playing the game, play the game. But no, on a serious note though, that was good from Outcaster because I mean, again, playing it slow in games like this doesn't, hurt. But when you play aggressive, you gotta play aggressive. I think Caster did a pretty good job fighting back against playing Yogurt. Because Yogurt does have to, honestly, just has to take a more aggressive approach, I would say. But again, I'm the guy behind the screen. There's only so much I can say.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's only so much crap we can talk as commentators. Because I'll say so much stuff as a commentator, and then I'll go play this game, and I'm like, man, I'm washed. But speaking of playing Yogurt, we will have to say it, $12 from playing Yogurt.
For a 12-hit combo, too. That was actually really well timed. Yo, Yogurt's kind of cracked.
He is kind of cracked. But shout outs to him for the $12 donation to the match arena.
Right.
But right now, Outcaster's just got him snuffed out right now. Punish off of that, unfortunately, but is going to get the counter hit into the heavy kick in the air. Outcaster now on set point. Making quick work.
Yeah, Rock JB, being one of his good light buttons, actually, super duper good. That's the Jeff Heavy kick right there, though. Very strong button. Either way, Rock does boast some pretty strong buttons, and honestly, it's been helping out Caster a lot. Anybody can pick up Rock and be a super duper good beginner, but there's a throw right there. Outcaster getting right back to the swing of things, gets the Rev Blow hit, and now we're back in session for playing Yogurt's time to shine.
Yeah. I like what he was trying to go for there.
Right, I did too.
Chasing him down. But we are going to side switch here, and I like that Caster is not keeping his back against the wall. But Yogurt now on the board.
Dude.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about, though. I see Yogurt actually tried to play it really, really, aggressive there. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think when you're playing against someone, especially as Outcaster, who's been slowing the game down, you're trying to speed it up as much as you can. And we're seeing it now, you know, especially he's going in with a level 2 and the neck breaker. And that meaty damage, you know, you're trying to speed up the game as much as you can.
Yeah, that dude, you gotta go to the doctor after getting hit by that dude. Nice quick 3-hit confirm right there. Misses the throw. Unfortunate. Now Outcaster back at it again. Wants to control that spade once again. But again, Yogurt's taking that, you know, small approach. Could try to go for an aerial rev blow maybe at some point like before, but not too sure if they'll risk that. They could though, but it's again a risk we're not too sure we're taking.
So this goes for the light though. Not gonna be able to confirm. Is gonna get a conversion off of this, so it is gonna take a game finally too. We are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man. They're back at it again. See, I love when it's 1-1. These guys are actually learning as they go, and it's beautiful to witness. It seemed like it was very weak on Yogurt's side, or strong on Yogurt's side at first, but Outcaster played it a certain type of way that, unfortunately, Yogurt didn't have the right idea to combat with. But now that they've adjusted, they got that game on their side. So we're back at it again. Final game for both these players here in pools tonight on this week's of Breakout.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's such a big week too with SWC coming up, so it's a hell of a week for sure. Ooh, and Yogurt getting a nice conversion once again, getting some big damage started, tying it up now.
Close enough. All right, Outcaster trying to outbox and get their way in there. Misses the big confirm. No, actually, just gets the 3 simple hits in. Oh, goes for the throw. It's like I'm watching Street Fighter right now.
Yeah,
Not that that's a bad thing.
No, I mean, that's kind of part of Rock's kit though, is kind of going for throws and then going for, you know, the knockdown setup, because you have command grab, and that command grab is strong, especially EX version, because you can get a ton of damage off of that. So I'm not surprised that he's going for a lot of grabs.
And you know
really
what?
Anyone's game.
And you know what? Honestly, being surprised, grabs are honestly a generally good way. It's not. I shouldn't be too surprised at that, but I get how you feel though. And I will say, Outcaster making very good use of that game plan, a strike or throw like that right there.
Yeah, Garo saying in chat that he's playing Street Fighter neutral. I can see it. It's kind of weird seeing the neutral, you know, being played out, because especially in City of the Wolves being so, I won't say as fast paced, but there's definitely, you know, foot on the gas a lot of times where you're putting on pressure constantly. You know, he's definitely playing it safe, and Plain Yogurt notices that. You know, he knows that. So it's interesting to see.
And you can't fault someone for wanting to play it safe either, right? Like, you got to keep in mind, this is a game that you can die as easily as you decide to be aggressive. It's very simple. We've seen it happen from stronger players. What a DP whiffing on the rev blow, by the way. Jesus Christ. Outcaster, you might just have to lose some health. Unfortunate drop, though. And we're going to keep that aggression strong with Gato. Slowly able to close us out, but DP from one Outcaster to stay alive right now. Back at the neutral.
Yeah, I like the DP out of the corner, because I knew it in my heart too that Yogurt was going to go for the command grab. He hasn't gone for it in a single set, and he knew it was time to finally bring it out. And I like the recognition from Caster there. Now right back into the neutral. What in the world?
You know, this game it seems the game sometimes, and that throw was a throw. 5 seconds on our clock, though. Gets the aerial rev blow. One Outcaster trying to close out, and they managed to do so. Just keep it away. Run it back. No! Oh, no! There's no way!
There were 0 seconds on the clock. Hey, yo, can we get the TO in here, bro? There were 0 seconds on the clock.
That's nah, that's just highway robbery, dude. Oh, I actually feel bad for Caster there. Oh my, I know how he feels. I know the feeling, dude.
He just had a DP, bro.
That's all you have to do. Just be aggressive.
That's all he had to do is DP.
It's okay,
man. We gotta get TO in here, bro. Where the moderator at? North, come on, bro. North, come on, North. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yo, I get it though. I get it. It was the nerves were getting to them too. He wasn't too sure. He wasn't prepared. It happens, but now we're gonna reset back into it. And again, this is the final round for both of these players. Someone's gonna move further into the winners, and then there's gonna be the loser side. Good block right there from Outcaster, but unfortunate parry. Yogurt trying to close this out. We're getting closer, but a good confirm. No,
come on, bro. You can't be dropping that. That was the cream of the crop right there too, especially when you got Rev Super 2. Both these guys are sitting on 2 bars, so it takes like 1 light confirm into level 2, and that's it. It's game over.
Yes, sir. But you know,
Even
Caster
level
still. But I mean, even then, Caster still look like he's taking his time to really get adjusted to the game itself. Maybe. I mean, again, the way they're playing Rock right now, still super good. It's just gotta work on those confirms. Really, those good combos will carry them a lot. And nice right there, Justin with the JB gets to throw one more hit away from dying here. Gato being aggressive. Caster's blocking it out. Chooses to go back and gets him with the JD and Rock. And 1 out. Caster will take it to move on further to the winner's side.
I don't got words, man. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I was scared. Like my heart was beating a little bit, man. My heart was beating. I don't know why. And that's our first game. This is just pools. My heart was skipping a beat. And I was like, this is just pools, bro. We were drawing the line. It was like 5 seconds left.
Yo, you have no idea, man. None at all, brother. That was a really good set, though.
Oh no,
very
it was.
good set, though.
It was. I think both of them played really well, and I like that Plane was, changing up his game and being more aggressive. But then when he got the life lead, he started to back off, and he was like, "I'm gonna play your game a little bit now too." So it was it was pretty funny to watch.
Yeah, I would say that's honestly that. For the way that whole match was being played, I would say that was really good from One Outcaster. Like I have to really think about that. Like that really worked. That was like I would be afraid to fight them in Street Fighter. I would be very afraid to fight them in Street Fighter. Like that's good.
I'd be afraid to fight them in any game, honestly.
True.
After
so
a neutral
true.
like that, bro, I don't know about that, bro.
Bro, put him in Blaze Blue. I'm telling you, give him Ragnify B. He'll be a god with it, bro. I'm telling you.
That neutral was absolutely nuts.
Peak neutral. But anywho, to continue on with our bracket tonight, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed the first match. We do have our next match coming soon, which will be Garo, previous contender and attendee over here at Breakout, going up against Summer with Sai, who is playing Billy.
Oh, I haven't seen a Billy Kai in so long. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm gonna go with a good thing.
Yeah, I'd agree with that statement.
I thought that was Goku, but my man's looking like a really good-looking creamsicle.
Yo, cream of the crop, bro. Cream of the crop. Look at Popsicle Andy over here, though.
My man looks like Ninja.
I forget I'm pretty sure that is an actual character that Garo is going for. I just cannot remember. So, chat, please be so kind to let me know what character that is if you guys do speak to Garo while they have to sit here and deal with someone Sai who gets the longest confirmed right now with Billy Kane back at it again on the screen for a second.
Bro, that's Ninja from Fortnite. I don't remember who Sai plays before. Because I don't know. I can't remember.
Maybe correct. Yeah, people swap through characters a lot in these games, so I understand if it's like really difficult to keep up with. Sometimes you see them on Rock, then the next minute you see them on Andy, or then you'll see them on T-Zoc, you know? The route in this game, the routes you can take with characters in this game is insane. Because look at right now, Garo here with Andy doing super duper good. Doesn't bait out the super though, unfortunate. Summer with Sai here takes the advantage. Keeps it up really well.
Right back to the neutral though. I mean, he's got kind of a battle ahead of himself because you are just gonna get outranged, unfortunately, by Sai. We're now an overheat now too.
Not looking good for Garo here. Oh,
the counter that's gonna sweep it right up. Sai taking a quick game one.
Man, Garo got to lock in a little bit better. I think Garo was doing fine at first, but maybe a little bit of a ease on the aggression there might have cost them that. Again, Andy, I'm not too sure. Super known for the aggressive tactics, but everyone plays so aggressive in this game. It's hard to really tell what the styles are like. But Andy, though, back out of here with a good command grab. God.
I mean, that demon flip command grab is so strong, but it's kind of hard. It's going to be hard to get it in this matchup, too. So it's going to be interesting to see how Garo reacts with it because Billy's, I think it's forward quarter circle heavy. The one that's angled can still poke him out of the air with it. But I mean, taking the life lead is pretty huge. So now he can just stay, away. Oh, and a good confirm.
There you go. Exactly what I'm talking about. And considering that our first game was One Outcaster and playing yogurt. I mean, to see the same remnants of being patient from Garo right there, or carrying, or holding on to that life lead rather, that's actually really good.
Yeah, having a life lead like that, having a life lead like that is pretty good, especially against a character that is pretty detrimental to your kit.
Yeah. Oh, very good sparse hit right there from Summer side, but does have Garo in the corner who gets it reversed with the back throw incident. Ooh, good 5C.
I like that bait off that red blow. I thought we were gonna change sides. Fortunately, you can't JD that because we're in overheat, but a super right back at you there, Squidward.
Yes, sir.
We're at an even game here. One confirm will do it. Ooh, and he couldn't get the full conversion.
No!
Oh my god, bro.
Throws him over and then tosses him out like yesterday's garbage. Summer with Sai going down 1 game to Garo here.
1-1 once again. Man, we're getting these games 1-1. Come on now.
It's a sign. The fighting game energy is in the air right now. SWC is soon. People are trying to get it together just to see what the contenders are going to be working with there. We got good names going in. Yurikov, Tamago. Like we're in season. We're in the right season right now.
Like the side switch. Red blow called out, counter hit. He's going to be able to get some good damage and a good life lead. This is exactly where he wants to be, especially with the level 1 now, pushing him all the way back to the corner too. I like that. I forgot you could do that when somebody's knocked down.
And he just throws him to the other side.
Yeah.
Yo, this game is really, really sick. Nice confirm right there from some of the side. Trying to put the pressure on, but Garo with a jump back button is going to take that first round in this set here. Man, Summer Side's got to lock in, though. We were getting closer and closer to the end.
Yeah, good trade, though, to take it out. Little breath of life now coming from Garo and a shift in the momentum. Now we're seeing a shift into neutral. Where Sai is kind of waiting now. Double counter hit, though. Those are going to start adding up. Early overheat.
Not looking too good for Garo is what I would have said, but I mean they got that lead, but however Sai now with SPG installed and ready to be used. We saw it earlier, but will they use it again right here? We're in overheat, which unfortunately they can't use it, so maybe not yet.
He went for the whirly bird.
Goes up and projectile, counters in the air. DP's right back. Ooh, just throwing out hits. Garo is really just wanting Sai to press so badly, which they do, but it's with Red Blow being available back at it again. Garo using theirs.
Patience from both sides, but I mean those far heavies are not going to confirm into everything, and Sai finally recognizing that and getting a good combo to take the round. Going into final round now, it's anybody's game basically, as we're sitting on 2 bar each side and SPG in both sides too.
Yeah. And, you know, considering that both of the SPG gauges are in that middle territory, that's like, I would say, hey, really good. And, you know, Garo, I don't mind them using the 5C like that because it seems like Summer with Side isn't sure how to respond. And if it's working out for Garo, I mean, hey, fighting game 101, if it's working, keep doing it until it don't work no more. Just be prepared when the turnaround happens, like right now. Turn about the situation, Summer with Side on it again.
So unfortunate that level 2 didn't connect. And Summer with Sai was able to actually get a really good combo going and able to get the life lead finally. The grab into the corner is going to be hard to deal with now. No pressure. And the swing heavy will do it. And Sai will move on.
Dang. And you know, Garo gave up on the pressure there, actually. Probably was expecting a super to come out from Sai in the last few moments of battle. But, I mean, even with an approach like that, you would just have to block it out or try to do just defense. I mean, hey, there's a bunch of ways you could have fought back on their wake up. But, I mean, taking that route also, not a bad choice, though. So I cannot critique them on that. Both things were, honestly, the right, honest-to-God decision. I would have done that, too. So, shout-outs to them for having a good match.
I mean, yeah, you had a good match either way, especially against one of your most probably brutal counter picks against Andy, you still put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
So you still did really, really well. But, it was just, unfortunately, that level 2 not confirming. I think that's what cost you.
Yeah.
I think if you had that life lead, you would have gotten it from there.
Yeah, it's always hard to gauge what could have gone better, but that's what the replays are available for, right? So Garo City was, I'm sure, does have a good enough replay feature to at least rewind and fast forward through your matches. Hopefully they implement the replay takeover if that hasn't been already. Haven't been keeping up too much with latest patches.
Yeah.
But for sure, if they do have something like that or are working on it, that would be great. Love to see it happen. Anywho, our next match has just been announced and it's going to be Pace versus King Serba, our very own.
I'm King Servot's biggest fan. Yeah. No bias though. No bias.
No bias. Listen. It's all love. It's all love. We love everyone here equally. I'm
That's true.
just saying.
I love Pace.
I will support my boys. All right. But everyone's my boy at the end of the day. Anywho, into it at the diner, excellent in the background. Round 1, King Serba playing the Tizak out versus Pace here.
I'm just saying, Pace brings an energy that I wish I could bottle and drink because his energy is just insane. And
Yes, it is.
Speaking of insane, you're starting off with an insane amount of damage as well.
Insane in the membrane because it was taken all to the dome, known as the green health bar, which is now orange. King Serbot here gonna eat another bit confirmed, close enough to the death point. One more hit will do it, but instead we get the throw, strike, or throw. Grabbing the grappler, bro. That's what we're doing.
Man, that's how. Sometimes it's about sending a message. You gotta be like,
you know what?
I got you.
Yeah. Hey, I get it. Big.
Oh,
big
and
shots.
Chop him square in the throat.
God, I'm telling you, Serba's gonna be the reason why this character gets buffed again.
I hope so.
If he has.
Dude, Tizak has not been buffed yet.
Oh my
I think Tizak's
God.
been the only character that has not been touched.
Jesus Christ, how do you not care about your grapplers? Well, I'll tell you how. The way Pace is doing it, being highly aggressive, keeping up the combo damage, gets the super off, and that's game 1.
God, I did not know that you could get a full cash-in from that. That was an insane amount of damage.
Man, when I tell you, Pace comes over here and does the most devious amounts of criminal work I've seen in a fighting game. He is the man to do it all, brother. This is the guy so you need to be afraid of, because once they get started, it's hard to stop them. And they're actually doing a pretty good job playing out with Serba here. Noticing reminiscent again, that Street Fighter-like neutral from Pace, who gets a very big confirm for playing patiently as well. It's going to put us into the corner for the same rinse and repeat scenario.
Once again, just right back into the neutral as well. Gonna go opt in for the grab. Gonna try and go. Oh, command grab. Now gonna be able to get. Oh, unfortunately, it's scaling. I was gonna say he was gonna be able to get some good damage, but it is gonna scale. But now, no more scaling. He should be able to get some good damage now to finish it out. And that will do it there. Pace now on set point. Possibly our first 2-0.
Possibly. But we'll see in just a few moments here. Farsi from Serba, unfortunate, met with a combo though. It's going to put us closer and closer to that corner. Again, rinse and repeat scenario, this is time for Serba to just maybe block it out and hold defense for a while. Unfortunate though, we're going to see a super and one last bit of SPG could be used, and they use it, but unpunished though.
Got like the space recognition there, and then there's the EXs to rinse it out, wash your hands, and dry them off just to get that 2-0 to move on in the winner's side. Servbot, I'm still your biggest fan.
Still your biggest fan, brother, man. Still your biggest fan. But you called it out though. Spacing definitely played a very big factor in that. I want to say that was the most patient I've ever seen Pace play, and I believe that's like our first time watching Pace and Servbot play. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, Chad. Seriously was good showcasing from both players though. Servbot did definitely do their best, but I think it was just Pace who just had the pristine amount of like punishment games and spacing games that just worked in their favor. And of course, when they got the confirm, they made sure it hurt. That never hurts. Yeah.
I mean, he's I've I've always talked about it. I mean, Pace has had some exponential growth, and he has been killing it right now on the scene. So you keep at it, bro. You look at me. Look at me right now in my eyes. You keep doing it.
Yeah,
so
you keep doing it. Yeah.
You keep doing it, bro. But I do, for the people that are watching right now, for the people that are coming in, I do want to say that we still, of course, got our Matcherino going. We got a lot of codes. I do want to try to get all of our codes going before top 8 just so we can surprise them. If we could, if we can, we got 44 codes left. So if we can pop those codes out of existence, just get them out of there, that'd be great. Just so that everybody in this tournament for our top 3, I believe, gets a nice good payout. And thank you for SNK especially for the contribution. And then, of course, the plain yogurt for the $12 that you started off with. So appreciate you guys.
Man, $12 from plain yogurt is how it all started. Yo, plain yogurt is the reason why these matches are going the way that they're going. Their match came up first, and all of a sudden, everyone's playing like just a patient game, being aggressive when they need to be. Plain yogurt started it all, dude. I'm telling you, not plain yogurt, one outcaster. I'm sorry, but it was the match with plain yogurt though. We're not half wrong.
Yeah,
man, they're the reason. Outcaster being an outcaster, making it seem like this. They played that really well. But anywho, our next match coming up is going to be Dong Juan versus Y-Cry and Sirloin.
He got lipstick on. What in the world? Man, take that off my mane.
It's not a phase, man. It's not a phase, man. I swear. He's only going to do it for a little bit of time. He's almost done. He's almost through with it. Okay, anywho.
Shopping at Hot Topic.
Hot Topic listen, my Hot Topic closed. Please don't remind me. Anywho, Y-Cry was here last week doing a super good job with their Joe Higashi. Of course, for Sirloin, very agile Dong Juan, I would say. Trying to keep that aggression, which they're doing a good job of. I love the fact that they're going for constant cross-ups every time when they have the offense, because now we're getting rid of Y-Cry's FPG gauge. One more hit could do it, though, but they managed to fight back. However, it's gone now, and there's the punish. Good job.
I mean, when Sirloin's on the screen, you're going to see a huge change of pace from the game. You're going to see him jumping around. He is going to be in the air. He is going to be an Apache helicopter just in the air, waiting to swoop down on you. You know, he is an AC-130.
AC-130 inbound.
So...
Oh my god, man. You got that right, brother. Look, Y-Cry now on the very unfortunate losing side here as Sirloin turns up the aggression, keeping the heat at 7, spends the super as well, close enough to cash in this whole check known as Game 1 as theirs, but Y-Cry making a fighting approach now, doing the Hurricane Upper, trying to get the offense started, and then the Tiger Kick to stop him approaching in the air. Full combo, here we go.
Is going to opt in for super as well, almost putting him in SPG. Is going to be an overheat, so he's not going to get a full conversion. He is going to cash in super, so he is going to confirm himself a full game. Sirloin. Oh my god. All right, get it off the screen. Go.
Sorry,
next
I'm
game.
sorry.
Hey,
look, you know what? Don't look. Look away.
Thank you. Jesus.
Get him out here. Hide. Oh no, he's back.
Golly. Man, I like Y-Cry skin though. It kind of reminds me of Broly.
Really? I think it's actually supposed to be Dr. Stone. But I can tell why you would think Broly, actually.
Who is Dr. Stone?
Dr. Stone is one of the latest animes that's around there. Look up Dr. Stone, you'll see
I
it.
don't watch that stuff, man.
You know what? Me neither, actually. I was gonna read it soon, but I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, I read. I'm big brained.
I understand. Hold on. Look at that. Big brain damage, big brain combo, Sirloin not dropping it. Here we go.
Man.
This boy
Sirloin's just so strong,
bro.
He's one of the very few Dong Huangs that we have that just absolutely cooks. Like I said, he's at an absolute just AC 130.
And Dong Juan was also like just as good as he was in the other game as well. Like this character is super strong. So seeing him do his best here is really great.
It's just a shame that people don't play him. Oh, but look at White Cry now, man. He's taking a big life lead now. Let's go.
Yeah, yo, he leveled up in mid-sentences and everything. White Cry right now, though, trying to fight back and keep this advantage, which they do with the super that is going to be their round.
You didn't even have to do that, bro. That was just disrespectful.
You know, you
just
gotta be rude
continue
like
your
that.
combo, bro. That's all you had to do.
Just hating on people, man. Like, I hate this character. You don't do him like that. Sora.
White Cry finally on the board. I like to see it. I love my boy White Cry.
Yes, we do.
Right now here on comms.
Doing his damned bestest. Jumps in the air, but damn. Sirloin does have some pretty crazy air just defenses. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see them, they perform the most of them, which is really good. Ooh.
This is gonna hurt.
Goodbye to White Cry. Unfortunately, going down 2-0. Sirloin's gonna move on into our bracket. Get him off the screen. That lipstick looks so terrible. I don't know why they gave my man that. Oh my god. That precious face. That precious face.
Oh my god.
My baby.
Yeah, shout out to White Cry though. My man plays and commentates. That dude grinds a ton. Man, big shout out to White Cry. That's my guy right there.
You gotta love when you can like grind a game and play it, because I mean, again, you're learning as you're going, and to watch other players that you don't see often in your paths of playing online, seeing them here, you're like, okay, this is who I gotta be careful for. And then you get with these same players in these brackets and you play and you learn and you get better. Oh man, you're a devil.
He's got the installs, man. Like, I always talk about this too. Commentators got the secret install because we get to watch high tier play and we get to learn firsthand, you know? We don't even have to pay for it on Metafy. We get
God!
it, you know?
Yeah!
we don't even
Metafy! I got Twitch.tv!
You know? We're watching it right here, you know? And so for White Cry to come out and grind like that, bro, that's why I love White Cry. You know, and it shows, dude, he's good. Like, White Cry's good like that, bro. He grinds, man.
That man was doing his hardest in a match. Look, I don't care if it was 2-0. You can't hate on a man that got a round on you, brother. That's important. He got close. He got really close.
Yeah, especially when, I mean, just out of nowhere, mid-sentence, he just hit us with that combo and then just boom, round gone, you know? That's it right there.
Tough.
Always got to show love to your commentators, man.
Always, man. Shout
No
out
offense to
White
you,
Cry.
Sirloin. I know you're in chat. Also, bro, what in the hell is with that lipstick, bro? What?
Spurs. It's the Spurs.
What is with that lipstick, bro? Can we talk about that? What
let's
in
talk.
God's green earth are you doing?
I have no words. I'm honestly astonished at the fact that lipstick can even go on his face. I don't. Oh my goodness!
You
That
couldn't
is
get my man some
terrible.
cherry flavored lipstick or something? You.
Look, he's in chat. He says it's because of the Spurs. I understand, but I just don't like the lipstick. That's all I hate, man. That's all I hate. That's my personal take. No disrespect.
I'm gonna disrespect you.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm going to disrespect you.
Jesus, take the wheel. My hands in the air, dog.
I'm bringing the heat, man. Hey, it's City of the Wolves, remember? We
True.
the heat. And
the Rev Guard?
So, you better bring that Rev Guard because I always bring the heat. So
that boy gonna be in overheat talking about some. I still got this. I got one more in me.
What's up, Sai?
Yo,
he said his Stat Boy Juice. Last time I saw him was at Scrimps.
Oh, Scrimps.
What in the hell is Scrimps?
Uh-oh. He doesn't know, chat. I'll tell you what we do know, though. Rondon and Jay Santino. Jay, being our very own senior admin over here at Breakout, has also been grinding the game over here at Breakout. They have a healthy place to grind, and their honest to God like playstyle and the way they've grinded, it's just, I mean, hey, it's good. They have made very good progress. That's what I'm trying to get at. Words. They're fun to work.
That's true. There is one name I do not know, and that's Rondon. Rockin'
So-
Rock.
Rondon has been here previously before too. Has made it to top 8 a few times. Granted, I can't remember how many, but I know for a fact they've made at least 1 or 2 top 8s. Very strong rock, plays a very slightly patient playstyle, but also goes for those very strong whip punishes. And once they get started, the aggression turns into a T. So for Rondon here, well, for Jay here actually, this is going to be a very uphill battle, but Jay can clutch out and dig deep. They can make it through.
Especially when you catch the Hoka tomorrow, but the cross up though. The cross up is so raw. Catching him out, unfortunately.
Back at it again, teleports to this guy. She. Nice JB, quick confirm for a super, and now we got back at it. Rondon, staying the aggressive as they can. It's a hard edge. Oh, Jay in a bad situation still. Oh! You could do that? What? He had that?
How did that even work?
He had that? On deck?
I might need to go back and hold on. I might need to go back and frame by frame that because
I-
I've never seen that before.
I'm astonished. There's a first time for everything. That is one of them.
It looks like we might get a character switch from Jay now.
Yeah. My honest, it calls for it too, especially after playing against someone like Ronda who has so much experience with the Hokutomaru, but Jay actually gonna stick it out with the Hokutomaru though. Maybe they believe something, maybe they got something figured out. Oh, repping the Deku Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya, Deku actually. My God, good
Actually,
reading.
bro, that's a booger. I don't know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
Oh,
That's a freshly picked booger.
oh, how dare you.
On my favorite stage, too.
Man, listen, I love Deku, alright? He's my boy. I'm a rep for him. I'm a work for him. But Jay working the guy on his troop of a 15-hit combo, doing good already after the color swap, actually. Rondon here losing some health right now. This is not looking too clean. Oh!
Oh, and I like that reset. He's basically one more reset.
Oh,
and the
he had-
dodge attack. Let's go.
Yo, he's
I
got
like
you
that.
turned up. And then the shuriken on the way down. Yo, Jay. I'm telling you, dude, this dude's got progress. He's got progress.
Just turning it around a little bit.
Jumps up with a JB. Close B keeps him locked in. Jay on defense right now. Oof. So get the Glitic up. Oh, could I not? Jay in the corner still. Blocking it out. Not giving up. Gotta shout out to your fellow Usos because right now Rondon playing like Rock Howard. Strong as hell. Keeping the aggression turned up to a T, but the level 3. Here we go.
You fool. He's been trained in the Jedi arts by Count Dooku. Look at all that damage, too, just off
Jesus.
one super.
That
Man,
shot
almost
hurt.
tied it up. Oh, and the EX
he
out
gets
of
the
red blow.
Man, he almost had the super confirm ready, and then once again, the same situation being presented, counteracting the red blow on Wake Up. Jay not looking too comfortable right here, but they're thugging it out, and that's what's important.
And Rondon putting on good pressure, sitting on 40%. Oh, guard cancel counter hit. He's going to be able to put the hard knockdown pressure on Jay once again. Follow up. Oh my God! Sitting on
Careful,
2 bar
careful.
too.
Yeah, he could let that rip any time. Like right now, there's one being used. Jay though can stick it out. Has a bar meter. Has no rev all the way turned up. Now, just get the throw. Just keep it the same way. Striker throw gameplay, Jay. Oh no! The classic rock. Crouch B, B, spy B into the full Superman. Never gets old. Never gets old.
Never gets old, indeed. And it's interesting to see that we're seeing a lot of rock today.
Oh yeah. It's like
I'm
what, our
kinda-
second rock?
Yeah, I'm not used to that. We're seeing a lot of rock right now.
Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, it was one Outcaster, and then it was Rondon. Oh yeah, that's our second rock. Oh yeah, that's a good enough rock right there. 2 rocks are enough. No more. No more rocks. But yeah.
I think we got a few other matches queued up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's any more rocks. It looks like we don't have any more rocks. So
Okay.
But this is going to be an interesting one, though. I am going to see my very first Ken in a long time against a Hotaru. So we got Johnny and oh lord, hey production, how do we pronounce it? Because I remember last time you'd come in.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Azulito dust?
Oh, Azulito dust. Oh, okay. Azulito. Okay.
Azulito. Okay. Thank you, production. Man, shout outs to production. They're the best.
I didn't even realize that name was there until you said something. I was like, wait, huh? Yeah. Also, Summerwood Side, Dora in the background. Yes, I love the Doros in the background. I am a very childish guy, but I love having a very, very good time, which is what I'm always here for. So, guys, if you are having a good time with me and that boy Juice, make sure y'all drop a follow to Breakout. Of course, if you got Twitch Prime, just drop us a little quick sub as well. We'll be here every week, 2XKO, Tekken 8, City of the Wolves like you got right now. Matter of fact, we also got a Matcherino. Drop some codes or, drop some dollary dues. Grab a free code, actually. I heard Juice said they have 44 something left. But if they got less than that now, that's not only a thing, but that's a very healthy thing. And that's what I'm trying to promote here. As Azulito rocking the Hatsune Miku Hotaru going up against, I just barely caught a glimpse of the character, but I think that was Billy. Yeah,
we got Billy.
Played by Johnny. Very
Johnny
strong
what?
player here as well.
Johnny Test?
Johnny Cough.
Like you're talking about like a character. I
Although
was like, wait a minute, bro.
Although
like
I
Johnny,
can't
like
see
Johnny Test, bro.
I can't see Billy making a Johnny Test cosplay though. Hold on, we're cooking something right now.
I will say I know what character this is, though. So don't at me, chat. I already know. Clearly, it's Indiana Jones. So shut up, chat.
Man, you beat chat to the punch just like Johnny. Beating Azulito Dust 41 into the dust, getting the first round up. Azulito Dust, I want to say that's TXC, the tag that repping, I think that's Texas Central, but correct me if I'm wrong. As we sit here, Johnny once again back on the screen again with the confirm into super. Not looking too good for Azu right now.
Once again, that was a good confirm and the rev blow answer into the counter hit. He should have picked this up. Oh, he's not going to get the full conversion. Oh, he hops over and pogos? No, bro. I almost just stood up and left my room. Oh my god, if this was casuals, I would have broke my controller.
It's the same situation that got them that last time as well. Azu's got to take it just a tad bit more slower, maybe. I'm sorry, not even slower. Just be more aggressive. They're letting Johnny take that approach. Again, Hotaru's got a good bunch of stuff for her kit. Reflector, a projectile, a DP, a command grab, and of course she has some of the best movement in the air with her aerial rep blow. Some good aerial buttons as well, but it's looking like Azulito just doesn't know how to crack open Johnny's defense yet, which is a little scary because look at that range that Billy's throwing out. Johnny makes very good advantage of Billy's range.
Yeah, you're talking about Johnny's defense, bro. Talking about his offense, too. Just keeping Azulito away. I mean, that's just the goal that he wants to do. You do not want Hotaru even near you. You do not want her to smell you. You do not want to smell what the Rock is cooking, basically. You want her as far away as possible. Because she could do a lot of damage off one hit. One hit. As we're seeing, Billy can do the same thing. And that's what we're seeing with Johnny right now.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's been playing this game for a hot minute now, too. I want to say since the game first came out. He attended Breakout as well, and made a good name for themselves over here with us. But we've seen these names everywhere and anywhere in this universe, so Johnny here being here is, a good thing and a very, I wouldn't say uncommon thing. This guy's been playing for a hot minute now. People just gotta keep up with the history books. Speaking of history, that's the rest of Johnny's SPG gauge going to waste. If they only got the last confirmed, they got a little bit left. One good hit and Azulito could find themselves in a more favorable position like that right there.
Once again, just trying to get any type of opening. Unfortunately, cannot get it. And Johnny's going to cash in super, putting SPG on Azulito's side. Look at all the pressure now. No JDs. It is going to put him in overheat. Cash in, not going to be able to do it quite yet.
Oh,
level 3. I don't think that's going to... Oh, it is going to hit. Okay, he was still in the air.
Yeah. I think Johnny might have messed up the safe jump there. Maybe that's what they were looking for. Not too sure what could have went better for Johnny, but right now it's Azu's time to play the game, and they do, having the littlest bit of their SPG gauge. You can't corner a fox, as I like to say. Back at it again, the final round, Azu and Johnny. How did they play this out?
Azu a little breath of life, but Johnny, of course, starting off strong like we've seen it before, into that rev blow combo. Again, trying to go for that conversion. Unfortunately, couldn't get the full thing, but I like the defense into the counter hit that he's going for.
Oh, nice. I'm going to the dust as their name has, but the blue Stardust, known as Azulito Dust 41, is down and blown out. Johnny gonna move further into our bracket tonight.
I will say Johnny moving into top 8. We are in winners top 16 already.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's true.
Moving into top 8. It's our first top 8 qualifier. So it was a big one.
Yes. But you gotta give it up to at least my boy Azulito Dust. I mean, he made it here. The blue Dust himself made it up to top 16 on the winner side. That's not something everybody can do. So you gotta give a good shout out to my man for that one, for sure. Other than that, we will be moving on further with these matches that we have queued up for y'all. Next up will be Diaz versus Pace, who is going to be Gato versus Hotaru, the lore battle. I love watching those types of battles. And especially because those two players have a lot of experience with one another, too. So that's going to be even more fun to watch, like, for me personally.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally about to say it's going to be a good set because these guys have played in bracket a ton, and I have seen these guys play in bracket almost every single time I've commentated in Breakout. So it'll definitely be an interesting set for sure. We'll have to see if it's going to be an overpowering on one side or if it'll be one of the nail biters that we've been seeing in the early pools. But I will say, too, Johnny definitely ducking in the character selection, though, because our predictions were that he was going Joe Higashi or Ken, and he went Billy Kane, which is pretty interesting because we got our production notes of all the characters that they've been playing and kind of mixed all of us. So I was kind of surprised when he saw Billy, but still clean stuff. But yeah, Diaz and Pace is going to be a definitely still an interesting set for sure. Because it's, like I said, it's going to be a battle of if it's going to go one side or is it going to be literally like nail biter, like down to low health, one conversion will do it, that type of situations. So we'll just have to see. It's always one of those things where you're just going to have to wait and see.
Yep. So we're going to go on over to the battleground, the slum battleground. We were just here early with the last match. We're here once again because, hey, these Wolves do get down and dirty with their matches, bro. I'm telling you, they do not pull any punches, and we're about to see that right now. Diaz, Pace, fighting it out. Throws up the projectiles, just wants to cover the ground. Diaz makes the approach and gets a quick confirm like that. Pace back at it again, though, on the screen, trying to stay alive, and does so, keeping up the aggression this time. But Zero, hyper defense there, and now Hotaru back at it again. Very aggressive this time from Diaz, keeping up the combo. Make sure you get the super, add on the damage. That's an extra 99 cents right there for you, brother. Ooh.
Yeah, that's adding a large to your shake right there. And a Diaz with a perfect to start off. Man, I mean, this is what I was saying in the last game. You don't want Hotaru to be in your face, and that's just constant pressure because she will just get you with that damage, man.
Yes. And then she makes you hurt. Look at this. Look at that primary example. Exhibit A even. Kakugo Shinen, get rid of the SPG, and Pace, not looking too good. Healthily, unfortunately, not anymore. The offense is still going. Crouch C's gonna get us a very big confirm. And now Pace, back at it again. Gonna use a super maybe? No, just wants to end it with DP. Keep up the aggression now.
Ooh, and again, getting another opening off of that standing heavy. Is gonna get a super now, almost tying it up with the life. One more full conversion will do it on either side. Oh, the jumping low. Oh my god. Either way, in a DP, Diaz take the first game. A DP for your life. Wake up, DP.
Oh my man. You know, Hotaru, out of context, Hotaru would be the type of person to tell her brother to put the fries in the bag. I can see it.
I believe it.
I believe it wholeheartedly. She would tell her brother to put the fries in the bag.
And Gato would be like, "Is my fries in the bag?"
Yes, he would.
Get it? Because he can't see. But anyways, Pace taking a good life lead in the game right now. Air Rev Blow, nobody home in that, unfortunately, is playing the projectile game now, going in for the pressure. Oh, I like the interrupt without light, though, getting the wild punish. Now going to be able to get that cash.
Dunks him right into the other side. Corner to corner, coast to coast, from the east to the west. Diaz now wants to keep that offense going, but unfortunately Ken now has to block it out a little bit longer, but the hyper defense once again makes a name for themselves. Had the command grab, but didn't have the one to confirm it for a full combo. They did it again, though, to keep up the extra mental stacks. And now Diaz controlling the screen here by just pure walking away is what I would have said if Pace didn't turn up and just got in like that.
Good stuff from Pace, knowing that he's not going to fall for it, and he's just going to jump in and start his pressure. So good stuff there to get around for himself, finally.
Backing away right now, Diaz. Yup, just goes right back over to the corner. Like, aha, you thought I was going to come over. So, yes, good job from Pace, recognizing which speed of the fireball that was, and now he has a very good chance to keep up this pressure. But Diaz able to escape slippery and sneaky as the Fox themselves. Hotaru here, knocking us in the corner, is going to use a meter. Yes. Oh my god.
Rev super. Just gonna get as much damage as possible and get your rev meter back to 0 so that you can continue your pressure game after this and hopefully get a right for yourself to stay alive. I like the tech roll.
That damage was so astronomical. I thought I was paying for that at my local fast food joint.
Yeah, that's $12.99.
Bro, she added on tax.
Bro, that's Chicago tax right there. Ooh, and the backdash from the command grab. Diaz staying alive.
Speaking of Chicago tax, yeah, she paid for that in blood. He wanted that victory. He wanted to stay alive. Now we got Diaz back at it again, just throwing out projectiles again, making Pace fear the fact that they can always approach the projectiles. Yes, you can jump over them, but I know how do I want to use them. I can use it here, I can use it there. I can use it here, you block, I jump there, you got hit by it. See? And now you're just blocking it out. Diaz doing a very good job controlling space.
But here you go, little sign of life here from Pace now. It's kind of the first conversion we've seen in a while from him. Putting half SPG now on Diaz's side, now putting a little sweat on his brow. Rev blow, raw rev blow from Diaz, I should say, just coming out and working.
Both players are locked in with SPG gauge, and there was a crouch C from Diaz, not enough to get a full confirm. Probably wasn't too ready, but again, testing the waters first, so that way when you're ready for it, you'll get that full confirm. And SPG is no longer a factor for Pace. The glowy aura has been released, and now it is time for Diaz to take the lead, which they do get that game 1 on their board. Now it is 1-1 once again.
I will say, it should be 2-0.
Or is it 2-0? Oh, okay, the score.
Yeah.
So I got tricked. 2-0.
2-0. Diaz will move on to top 8. Taking it 2-0 over Pace.
Yes, sir. Also, shoutouts to Black Pharaoh in the chat. Yo, local Houston player for Tekken 8. One of the coolest Ravens I've had the pleasure of interacting with, and is a very strong player in the game as well. Shoutouts to Big Black Pharaoh over there. That's my man. And honestly, I wouldn't have had any other way. If you have not gone to your locals, you need to go.
Man, you go to your locals.
You have to have fun. You have to learn. Go to your goddamn local. I'm not going to say it again. Anyways, I mean, I would love all the love in my heart. But go to your locals.
Yeah, but guess what? I mean it with malice. Go to your locals right now.
I need a little sip of water after that one. It just got me a little scared.
Hey, go to your locals. You want to learn? You want to learn a freaking infinite? Go to your locals.
Preach, brother. Preach to the choir in the back. They need to be informed.
Production, they can't hear no more.
Stars is gonna be so bad with you.
We're back to this, bro.
Yes, we
finally
are.
seeing Poetry Chef, the
Yes.
BJNA, one of the BJNA picks in the October top
Monthly
5.
pick grade. Yeah. And you know, Poetry Chef has been here plenty of times. Made first, 5th, and 9th. First over here at Breakout Week 20. 5th in TNS and 9th at Paragon. But enough about the results. The results of Sirloin beating this man downhill is really showcasing right now. Keeping up that aggression.
Ooh, the wild punish though. Wild punish against BJNA is gonna hurt you. And a hard knockdown overhead.
Oh.
We're gonna clean that up. Take the round too. Take the round two while you're at it. Yeah, take some time off. You deserve it.
It's true. You need to use all of your PTO now. Sore, Aiki, and Taiho. Yo, she is so... I love her sound. Like, whenever she's just hitting people. She sounds so happy. I would be too if I got to confirm like this. In the corner now. Poetry Chef keeping up the momentum, writing ourselves another story of grab, of strike, and throw. Locks us in with the projectile, and you cannot leave the corner. Sirloin gonna be done cooked in the wrong way. Unfortunately, no medium rares. All tough, and it didn't work. Just like that, just like that steak bun.
So many perfects.
Yeah, we have.
This Breakout 23. What is happening?
Telling you, dog, in the air. The season is there, dude. People are ready for the holiday beatdown seasons, bruh. I'm telling you. Oh my
Season
god,
of the SWC, bro. I gotta tweet at Rome.
Yes. Ooh, don't. Nice. Kill confirmed from Poetry Chef here. It's going to put us right into this mid-screen territory, closer to the corner. Actually, here we are now, but reading the wake-up roll. And again, Sirloin going to have to eat a lot of damage. This is not looking too clean for the homie. What do you do now, Sirloin? Block it out.
You are in you are in some deep trouble. Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta watch out for that counter. That's gonna be the biggest thing. You gotta watch out for it because Poetry Chef does a good job at hiding it and then just using it, just kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, and consider the way to use it, like right there to close out that last round. That is one of the many, I would say, scariest things to be prepared for. Like, he was prepared, calculated that situation, did it right there just to see if Sirloin was gonna mash during the combo, just in case it dropped. That is a thing. That is a thing that happens. But now we're in the corner. Do they read the right roll? No, just get so normal. Sirloin trying to stay alive right now. Oh, not doing the best job. It's okay. We're not dead here yet, maybe?
No, not entirely. You're still living. You still got a chunk of change left, and we are going to cash in the Rev Super just to stay alive. I appreciate it. Didn't like the focus. Didn't like the focusing on the lipstick, but you're still alive.
It's
You're
okay.
still alive, which is good.
Oh, just run up and kicks him.
You're still alive.
Ah!
I just went through so many emotions right there. I was like,
I want my money back. I want my money back.
Yeah, that's a refund right there.
I didn't
receipt,
ask
right?
to. Yeah, I got my receipt. You got yours?
No.
No? What happened? I got you. I know a guy. I can get a set.
Alright, thank you.
Our refund is on the way soon. There's no need to worry.
Alright. I appreciate that.
I got you, bro. I got you. But yes, that match was a one for the ages. Now we have the top 8 playoffs, and man, if this was Fantasy City of the Wolves League, I mean, hey, this would have been a pretty good league. The matches have been absolutely fuego so far. Mucho fuego. I gotta say, my brother, we got a few more upcoming matches headed to y'all in this top 8, but in due time, a lot of things just happened at once and I got scared. But anywho, we are back at it once again to say that this top 8 is going to be pretty good. And us two commentators, me and Juice, we will not be here in a few more moments. But hey, enjoy us while you got us now. We do have the match to Reno. Y'all can show that, and I can show that with you guys too. Type in !Matcherino. Go claim some codes. They got plenty more left. And if you haven't already, you don't love me. Alright? You don't love Juice either. You think Juice hates you? Like
you gotta love the beard, man.
Like, come on, man.
Gotta love the beard.
Right now, you gotta like the beanie.
That's true. You gotta like the beanie as well. But we got 2 more matches here. The top 8's looking pretty saucy, I will say. You know, with Johnny versus Diaz and Poetry Chef versus Rondon. I mean, Poetry Chef does. I mean, he just does Poetry Chef things. But the top 8's looking good so far, I will say.
Yep.
I will say Pace and Y Cry are also making their way in top 8. Y Cry might go, baby. Commentators still living. Whether it's in winners or losers, we're still winning. We're still alive in bracket. And then Pace, of course, the Gato specialist, still staying alive as well. So the top 6 right now that are in are doing wonders. And these next 2 matches are going to decide your top 8. And then after that, we will hand it off.
Yes, sir. And it will be handed off by Tomadoc and Captain No Fun, 2 of my favorite other co-commentators here, who are always on Breakout weekly whenever you get the chance to see them. 2 wonderful, great dudes. But just as much as they're wonderful, we're also wonderful here. Me and Juice, we're going to keep the party rocking until it can't no more. Because once Captain No Fun enters the scene, it's going to be a really bigger time. You guys are not prepared. One of the best. But anyways, Juice, what's your favorite manga, bro? That's something I wanted to ask you for a minute.
What's my favorite manga?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the old school Pokemon, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. That. Like the old school Pokemon mangas, those things are like
they're pretty hard.
Yeah, they're good, bro.
Like
the new ones, no. But
you just can't beat that. Actually, that's a pretty good pick. I can't even be mad at that. That's a good pick.
I still wish I had the old schools as a kid, but I don't have them anymore. I still wish I did.
That's unfortunate. Well, we can talk about pictures and drawings later, as our old parents would say, we're reading comic books and not actual books. As we get into the tale of Johnny versus Diaz here, 2 strong players in Breakout as per usual, always playing over here in our tournament. Johnny with a good confirm as Hope Somaru is going to put us all the way to the corner to Diaz's demise. Ooh, the auto combo. Or target combo, not auto combo. It's close enough, maybe.
Now, once again, just putting on that insane pressure for Johnny. Still big life lead too, so now he really just he's just gonna he's got everything, you know.
He doesn't do anything else. No.
Get ready. SPG.
You gotta admit, that was a good call right there to recognize on that life lead too. Like, just back away. Don't do anything else. And the character pick is a good choice as well, because Hokutomaru loves being agile, where Hotaru isn't too sure how to contest in the air all the time. And Diaz, that difficulty for that might show here, but good to see confirmed from Johnny here. Once again, same rinse and repeat scenario. How do we end it, Johnny?
I will say, I got some words after this set. I got some words. But these guys doing some good jobs right now, going back and forth. Diaz finally getting some life off of Johnny. It's always good. Now putting some pressure on his guard meter. Excuse me. Yeah, he has 2 choices now with his guard meter being like that. You either take the damage or you block.
Turn up.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, right,
actually, that worked out.
Yeah.
Not fully though.
You're good. I was gonna say, I really was hoping you didn't press, because I've seen so many presses off supers, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to see another one.
That's what I'm afraid of all the time. Like, bro, just don't press. It's okay, you get hit, just don't press. That, and you have that much dignity for yourself. You gotta think about that. You're not a masher. You will not let the public tell you what they hate. You prove the public wrong.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I mash. That's why I'm the commentator.
Yeah, true. I do too.
Johnny cashing in that B&B super we always see with Hokutomaru into the back bomb. Oof. It's gonna be nice. He's got a huge life lead. He's got literally the playground to himself.
Yep.
Now swinging on the monkey bars into the heavy kick off of the Misty P. Johnny will go up 1-0.
That was super duper good from Johnny. The character choice worked, and Diaz was looking a little bit scared in her boots. But hey, the first set, sometimes for some players, it's the lore round. They're downloading the data. So maybe Diaz can make some adjustments here as they already decided to be aggressive by just simply running up. But to that demise of Diaz's, Johnny fights back. Now, another confirmed wild punish on top of that. The damage is going to be pretty strong, pretty hefty. Ooh. Few hits with him right there, but Johnny jumping up gets a confirm.
This again, starting off with so much damage. You should clean this out. Oh, never mind. You know what? I lied,
It's
chat.
okay.
I'm a liar. It's not Christmas yet, so I'm not on the naughty list. So
It's
you're
okay.
on the naughty list.
Damn, and then the JD right after. Perfect game. That's another one. Yo, tally it up. Tally it up.
Yo, Rome, where you at, bro?
Come on now. Rome could be counting this right about now. That's my middle name.
That's your middle name? Is it really?
Yeah, that's my middle name.
That's a good middle name, bro.
Thank you.
You know what my middle name is?
What is it?
Eric.
Hey man, I know cool people named Eric to some degree. You're a cool
Not
man.
me.
Hey, don't say that. You won't get hit with that confirm. Then the JD, do the Johnny in the corner now. Spends the meter. No SPG for Diaz. Here we go. Low confirm, spends the meter to keep the aggression. Diaz fighting back right now. Ooh, good confirm. Dun. And now we're gonna be putting ourselves into the corner close enough. Diaz fighting their way to stay alive right now, showing signs of life with another quick confirm.
Yeah, hard knockdowns are adding up, but unfortunately the jump heavy into the conversion will do it, and Johnny will move up 2-0 to move on to winners finals here.
Dang.
All right, bro, I'm gonna
Daijoubu.
crash out now. All right, so now I'm gonna crash out. Okay, so now it's time for me to crash out. Okay, because fool me once, shame on me, right? Right? Fool me twice, how dare you? Oh, I'm gonna crash out after the replay.
Oh,
But,
okay.
You know, these were still some really good sets. I'm not gonna lie. You
Yes,
know,
they
Johnny
were some good
Diaz,
sets.
bro. It was a good, good set all around. You got the Hokutomaru with the Shrek colors. You got, just Diaz. He could have had it, but
Right.
Hokutomaru is just such a universally good character right now, especially with that super coming out that you just saw. And then, it's just Hokutomaru doing Hokutomaru things, man.
Can't beat that. Character like that going up against someone like Hotaru, to Diaz's caliber, gotta say, super strong, but it's one of those situations that Diaz couldn't overcome the versatility that Johnny provides. But there you see the lead of 0-2, and now we're back to Juice's crash shots.
All right, bro. So now, fool me once, shame on me, bro. Shame on me, right?
Right,
Fool me
right.
twice, shame on you, bro. You bum. Because the first time he tricked us. All right? Because Johnny, in our notes, he was supposed to go Joe or Ken. He picked Billy, okay? Second time, in our notes, it was Billy, Joe, and Ken, right? And then he fools us again. He goes Hokutomaru.
That's 4 characters, dog. That's 4 characters, bro.
What, do you want a money match, bro?
We just been bamboozled so many goddamn times. I would have thought I was watching Hoodwinked again.
You're gonna make me in production cry, bro. You gotta stop.
Man,
Is that Vampire Rock? That's kind of sick. I like that.
honestly.
We're gonna cry, okay? And I want you to know
cry,
that
alright.
when you go to bed at night. Me and production, we are all gonna cry, and we're all gonna be on Discord crying
I'm so
because
sad.
you keep bamboozling us, bro.
I'm so sad. This is just a running. It's just a running gag with him now. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this guy. 4 characters,
What's
dude.
next? You gonna go T-Zoc next, bro?
Man, let me find out he's gonna wait for Chun-Li or Andy. Play Andy actually.
I'm gonna wait and stream. I'm gonna watch.
I'm gonna see.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
But now we got Poetry Chef Rondon to see who is going to fight
Oh!
the man with 5 million characters in the winner's final.
My man, a jack of all trades, doing his hardest to keep up. Rock with a lot of versatility, very good in this type of matchup, and Rondon has fought Poetry Chef in the past, so he is very familiar with the man. But the chef writes the books, and he keeps cooking up with the Tony Sacheries. Put the Creole seasoning right on top, you got yourself a nice, healthy pile of red beans. The damage is astronomical, and we're getting closer to the end. Oh, jumps over, but a quick leg confirmed with the super, and that is Rondon's first round in the set here. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Get ready. Fight.
This music in the background is really interesting, I gotta say. Didn't think there'd be techno-like sounds going on here, but here we are. Honestly, good offense right there from Poetry Shell. Gets the super in the corner right now. Backs away, throws out the hits, slapping him in the face, block it out. Good call for Ronda right here as well, who manages to unfortunately take the hit there, put the booty on, but that's not, well, I guess that's his hard knockdown now. Okay. Nicely done, backs away. Another quick leg confirm to close out. Good job from Poetry Chef, which, hey, after Rondon's first round, I agree. That was a super duper good first round. Nice right now from Poetry Chef. Trying to stay alive, but Ronda with a quick confirm into 1 bar meter. Jumps up, quick JB confirm right there. Interested in JB up her own though. We're still fighting for this corner. Who's gonna stay in it the longest? Rev blow from Poetry Chef. Ronda is the one in the corner still. Keeping it up with the aggression, with the damage. Oh my lord, Jesus Christ. Ugh. And then the level 3. Open fire. Yo. This. That super's so cool, man. That super's so cool. Sanji would be proud. Sanji from One Piece would be proud. But not as proud as Ronda is with that red blow in the air. Yeah, Kukin gets jumped over, and Poetry Chef could be trying to close us out here. He's gonna crank up the rev a little bit more. No. 30%, and then the elbow. Good job from Poetry Chef there, getting that first game after what seemed to be a very Ronda dominant game there. The co-commentator did have to step away for a bit, but he will be returning. He's bringing out some snacks. He said he was sorry for being rude. He'll bring out some snacks. If he doesn't, well, I have nothing to do with that. I was given misinformation by someone in chat. Speaking of misinformation, the misinformation of Ronda trying to not get hit, man, I was proven wrong. Hard edge. Sandy right there just trying to test the waters with Chef, who gets the Farsi confirmed, double slaps, but Rev blow, and for a full combo now. Unfortunate drop though. Ronda here, losing a lot of life. Yahoo. Oh, good call. Poor Ronda reading that super, but Red Blow once again stops the offensive tactics of Poetry Chef, who's trying to fight the way out the corner, jumps over the command grab for a full confirm, and Poetry Chef's gonna get that first round once again in this set here. Thank God for Harrier B making it kill the way it did. Poetry Chef, excellent job.
Get ready. Fight.
Sure, that's some fist. Jumps over the command grab once again. Hello. Ooh. Ding. Very good for Poetry Chef right now. Just put us right in the corner. Don't let it go. Jumps up. Again, another good call. Oh, and another one with the red blow. And I think Juice just came back to bring out some Capri Suns.
I did. I got some Capri Suns from the kitchen.
Exactly. He brought it for y'all. He said he was sorry.
Ooh, but we got. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
We got Rondon making it back, bro.
Yes.
Bringing it around for himself. Let's go.
And Poetry Chef took the last game too, so for Rondon, this is a pretty big turnaround for them. Man, jumps over the replicant, gets the DP, runs up, blocks us in with some quick buttons. Crouch B, and stand B. Very good buttons for Rock. Rondon jumps over the projectile once again. Oh, crossed up. Tally ho. I love a good pirate chick beating somebody's butt, alright? She's super duper cool, super duper highly aggressive, and for a rich girl, she sure got some tricks up her sleeve. The damage. Give him the kiss of death. Mwah.
He's got a huge life lead now, especially sitting on the set point. This might be it, and it will. Confirm in the corner. Poetry Chef will move on to winners finals. Rondon still in it though, still in it. We're moving down to the loser side of the bracket.
Yep, that just is the story. That is how it will be written out. And taking a look back at our replay here, gotta say this match was a lot of big back and forth. These two are very familiar with one another. Again, they've competed against each other in Breakout before and are not a stranger to the dangers that they provide to one another. And I gotta admit, Boshchev still managing to stick it out on top after what Ronda was showing was like, wow, this dude is really good.
Yeah, I mean, he is a force to be reckoned with for sure. But I mean, Rondon finally taking it back too was a big bout in and of itself. But then you see the conversion in the corner. I mean, just that carry into the EX. It's just hard stuff.
Yep. Also, shout outs to CFGC. GG with the rate of 10. Hello, everybody. If you have not been informed, we are on week number 23. I have been Kuomoko, and of course, I'm joined by the one and only big homie, that boy Juice. We've been sitting here vibing, having a good time, going through the pools matches. But I believe with that being said, we are getting closer and closer to having to dip out soon. But before we go, we do have our last two people who just solidified their spaces in top 8, and that is Azulito Dust 41 and Sirloin. So that is looking to be super duper good. Sirloin versus Cry, Azulito Dust 41 versus Pace.
Yeah, and I will say Poetry Chef and Johnny are in winners finals now. So they are in your first to 3 match for the night. It's just not updated quite yet.
But it will be.
Getting there, just not quite yet. But this top 8 is definitely looking pretty serious so far, especially when you look at Sirloin and Cry. They have to fight Diaz, and then Azulito and Pace, they have to fight Rondon, which is going to be some pretty hard sets to come back from, honestly. Yeah. You got some sharks in the water waiting to grab at you, but you never know. You never know what can happen. I believe in any of the guys in top 8 right now. So,
hey man, everyone can do it, and they're going to do their gosh darn bestest. But these are y'all's top 8 playoffs, and hey, I gotta admit, I had a pretty good time. Tomadoc in chat saying he wants steak right now. I know. I want steak too. I want some food too. That sounds really, really good right about now. What you gonna get tonight, Juice?
Well, steak. Oh, what am I gonna get? Some Sprite cranberry.
Which you know what you gonna eat it with though? What you gonna eat it with?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't decided that yet. I haven't gotten that far.
Dang.
Maybe some chicken. I don't know.
Honestly, hey, Sprite and chicken is a good combo, man. No hate. It could have been as simple as chips and Doritos Locos Tacos. Anything like that.
That sounds good though.
I got him. He's gonna get Taco Bell tonight. But anywho,
I mean, I'm broke, so
hey man,
I don't know if we're going that far, but
listen, I'll pay for you. Hugs across the screen. I'll pay for you, bro. I'll pay for you. I got your back. But yeah, guys, we will be taking ourselves a break right here. Juice, is there anything you want to say to the people before we step on now, my brother?
Nah, I mean, I appreciate everybody coming through, especially everybody getting those Match Reno codes before we head into our top 8. Make sure we get those in, especially during our top 8. Shout outs to CFGC for the raid. Appreciate you guys, and appreciate everybody coming out, watching, and supporting. Big shout outs to you, Kua, for coming out and being my co-commentator. And
Pleasure.
I don't know. That's all I got. You wanna throw us out?
Yeah, hey man, we're gonna go out like yesterday's garbage, but we're gonna become better and better pieces of human people we have ever been. I don't even know what that means. Don't ask me what that means. But you guys need to find me anywhere. Find me at Kuomoko _ on Twitter. Of course, you can find Juice Boy at that Juice Boy, at that Boy Juice TV on Twitter. We're always gonna be around, vibing, commentating, and hey, donate to that Match Reno. Have some fun. Tomadoc and Captain No Fun will be here to give you guys the rest of tonight. Take it easy. Be easy. stay fresh and smell fresh, and have your drip in good fashion. 5 things. Laters.
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it. Robert very well find themselves with a victory, especially after that.
Contemplating all of my goals. Look, will I fold or will I chase them? I got adversity, 2 options. I can handle it purposefully or I can let it murder me. But sign up for war, point out the target, show me the giants. Hold your applause, just getting started, sending the lions. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me? With or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay. No, there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'm flying away. With or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. No, there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away. Now I ain't looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the GOAT is, me hands down, yeah. No time for arguments, I cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence, I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak, get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready to say? But I'm flying away, with or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay. No, there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'm flying away. With or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. No, there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me? Oh, you try to make me stay. No, there's nothing you can say, 'cause I'm flying away. With or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. No, there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away.
Don't got no heart, I got an icebox. Brand new rollin', swipe out the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hype. No more double, go ahead and detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and tell my family of the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Tell my mama no more tears, no more tissue. Ooh, just some hood baby with some issues. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Ooh, ooh. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin', yeah. 30 piece on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause the ice on me is flawless. I've been busy and picking up when you callin'. And on purpose, I hate the fact we ain't talking. With anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean that. All this pressure make it hard not to relapse. Build up aggression, make it hard for me to relax. To the hood, baby, ain't no way that I'ma lead that. My dogs need hope, step it up, I gotta be that. Cause life's so crazy, oh, it been through. I'ma love you way before I gotta miss you. Hold this mama by my side, gave her some tissue. We were just a hood, baby, with some issues. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through.
Find a hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormente with the reverse sweep, where Super Greatness is going to close it out. He
There it
close
is.
it out, and he does it!
I guess I'm doing it. So
Yeah.
all right, whichever. Anyway, your two quote unquote veteran commentators are here for City of the Wolves this week on Breakout series. I'm Tomodoc, and I would consider it pretty much one of my best friends on this platform, Captain No Fun. How are you doing, sir?
Hi there, everyone. First off, thank you for that wonderful introduction, Toma. And let me just say, since this is the first time I've done it, I must do it at least once. What's up, Doc?
Yeah. I didn't take the wrong turn at Albuquerque because I'm in I'm on Long Island, New York. So I think I'm good for right now, although it won't say I have to do some business travel this week. So if I do take a wrong turn, I find myself in Albuquerque, I'm going to be in loads of trouble. But right now, what I will say, though, is that we got some people that are down on the loser side of bracket that we're going to be starting off tonight with. And we're going to see our very own Y-Cry. You know, I guess he decided not to commentate anymore, and he wants to play, and he's doing very well. He's going to get his run back from his pools against Sirloin to see if he can survive and get into the losers quarterfinal, along with Ozalito, Dust, and Pace. Earlier, we did see the top 8 start over in winter semifinal with Johnny and Poetry Chef winning their matches.
Always good to see Poetry Chef. You know, one thing that I love about Poetry Chef's gameplays, besides it being extremely solid, is that one of us has to fight to say the phrase poetry in motion, because that's what it's like to watch this person play. But it's definitely a really interesting bracket. Some of the names that we have grown accustomed to have not been present this year, which has allowed other people to fill in the power gap, just like our very own Y-Cry.
Yes. very own Y Cry. Poetry Chef is always one of the big staples here, and I get to see lots of physics. Shout outs to DOA. Rest in peace to the creator of DOA as well, because he did pass away earlier last week. But regardless, we're going into our match here, and I believe this is going to be Pace and Dust.
Wow. If we
Yo,
ever
no,
wanna
it's
talk
Y Cry
about-
and Sirloin. We are running it back from Pools 1, where Sirloin brought Y Cry down to losers, and now they're both facing each other in losers. Let's see if Y Cry can get his revenge.
This is always interesting whenever we have someone take the DLC character, but this is definitely a tale of lesser expressed characters with both Dom and Joe. Not exactly bracket mainstays, but I love seeing them both.
Yeah, well, as we're kind of going in, and we are seeing, wow, this is kind of a little bit of back and forth, but a block DP on Y Cry, and here comes Sirloin going in, gonna get Y Cry out of SPG.
Yeah, that's always really tough, just to lose your SPG. And Y Cry was pretty smart, putting it in the middle section. You know, that's the safety end, but there's nothing safe about this outcome. As Sirloin, with some well done offense and making sure that they'll be able to ask Y Cry politely to leave.
And now we're gonna reset it back here with Sirloin up around, a nice little overhead, nice cross up again by Sirloin, trying to get those light confirms, and we're not able to get a little jab float by Y Cry.
Nothing really big from Sirloin. Let's take a little bit about Dong Hwan. Dong Hwan, a rather aggressive character, really good, strong offense. On top of that, he's got a run, which if you play Rushdown, you want that run in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, what a confirm by Sirloin on Y Cry. Y Cry still has SPG, kind of tied up in life here. Wow, lots of jumping around right now as we're going. Now, big overhead, no confirm, a nice throw break by Y Cry to keep continuing his combo.
And what you saw right there, chat, is that Y Cry used the neutral jump button. That is such a good option. Lets you wait it out, and in this case, Sirloin ran into it. We're going to go for the level 2. Pop that knee right in Dong Hwan. Not exactly a K-hole blow, but Y Cry, lots of life, and more importantly, he's in SPD range, so we can do our rev blows and our big moves.
Oh, man, but it's right now with Sirloin still in SPG. This is not going to look good if he gets one confirm. We're down to one last interaction here as we're going in, and Sirloin's trying to keep up with the pressure, even though in burnout, big dive kick miss. Oh, no punish, though. But yet a little low light kick to close it out for Y Cry, and we tie it up in rounds.
Here's the question. I didn't see no wild punish or counter hit at that. Do you think Sirloin was caught moving around and that why they got hit by the low?
That's pretty much what I was thinking too. It was a little cheeky low right there, but kind of we can always predict kind of what happened, or like speculate, I should say. But right now it went to Y Cry, and that's what we have to go for. And as we say that, Y Cry is in a little bit of trouble, but Net gets a little wild punish with the rev blow.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sirloin is hitting back. I do think this match is really competitive, and we can see right now in the third round that Y Cry is more comfortable throwing out that rev blow, getting some use out of that SPG range, and able to just take some of the momentum back.
Oh man, big. And when you see that big DP, your heart sinks. And so did Y Cry's, as he was taken out on that round by Sirloin, and Sirloin gets first blood in this losers round 1 of top 8.
It was your heart sinking and part of Y Cry's skull with that overhead heel.
Yeah, fair enough. And I guarantee you, like, as soon as it happened, there was a big sigh, just knowing Y Cry and how when we talk and stuff. There was just a big sigh when that did not land. It's like,
Hey, when you get moments like this, are you more of a head shake, oh my god, or do you do the lean your head back like the
I'm the lean my head back, and I just I slouch and sigh really hard. But right now, it looks like Y Cry recovered, has really short memory, was able to get a closeout on there with the low heavy, and now gets first blood in game 2, and can get game 1 here to tie it up.
I mean, short-term memory loss is a symptom of head trauma, so short memory.
I mean, if you get kicked in the head by overheads by Dong Hwan enough, I guess so. Yeah, you are truly correct.
But the thing about Y Cry, what I liked about that previous round and what he's doing right now is he's more willing to just willingly give up space as opposed to having space punched out of him. But Sirloin, the extremely tight offense now put in the corner, and there's that neutral jump we've seen before.
Oh, nice block. And try to get a little bit of punish. It's all blocked here. You're just continuing the string. But here comes Sirloin. Sirloin is trying to get away, but Y-Cry is not letting him loose.
Especially look how close Sirloin is to guard break. Y-Cry wants to make that advantage open and gets it right at the finish line.
But it wasn't fully taken advantage of. We're going down to one last interaction with Sirloin in SPG. Gun jumps over the little tornado fireball. Whoa, what a miss right there by the whip. And a throw. Oh my god.
That was the right call at the wrong health differential. Remember, chat, Sirloin is using the SPG in the later third, meaning that they get a lot more meter usage on the rev gauge. And also, we have clutch moments just like that.
Just a clutch moment. We're using the Rev XL move right there to get out of it. And now Sirloin's tying up. We're on set point for him. But Y-Cry is making his case for survival point.
Yeah. Y-Cry definitely fighting a lot harder. You don't want to be the guy who just got into top 8 just to get knocked out.
My
and
God.
Y-Cry,
what was that combo route? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. It was just
no, that combo was worth interrupting me for. Take it away, Toma.
That was insane. Oh, anyway, as we're kind of going back in here, we got Sirloin kind of trying to come back, trying to put it down there. It's not going to kill, but we're going to go down to one last interaction on Y-Cry. Let's see what he's going to do on the Oki. I believe we're going to get...
No.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god. I really thought that thing reminded me of Dark Knight Returns whenever when you thought the movie was over.
You dropped it. No. Oh my god, sorry. That was just a crazy set of interactions. Oh my god. Well, Sirloin takes the set in the longest of scrambles. I felt like we were scrambling for 45 seconds there.
I think that was less scrambled eggs territory and more quiche souffle territory.
Yeah, it was like we were just whipping it up, trying to get all the air into the yolks. Like that was pretty much what we were trying to do here. And just those last interactions. But I will definitely say, like, from the last time I saw Y-Cry, he has improved a lot with his level of play on the Joe Higashi. But, Sirloin and his Dong Juan has always proved to be very strong.
It is. It really shows that Y-Cry was able to have some amazing opportunities and extrapolate so much damage for them. But one thing about Sirloin is their spatial awareness, such as that previous game ender with the rev blow, just really shows. Especially that 35 hit combo. I thought it was done, but nah.
That route, like both of them had in that round alone, they both had like ridiculous routes. I was sitting there like, oh wow, what the heck is going on with this? I was just like paying attention to the combo while you were talking. I was like, this is pretty big. It was like 20 hits, and then all of a sudden Sirloin comes up with that 35 hit combo. I'm like, what is this? Like, what happened? Are we playing Tekken now? Like, where's the wall damage? Like, I just felt like we were being juggled forever, which, you know what, I love that in some of these 2D games.
Yeah, it's I really love how there's some long, expressive air combos. And holy cow, Agato! What is happening? Like, did everybody just like dust off their character select and go, you know what? I haven't had the ground chicken in a while. Let me just pop that in the oven.
Yeah, sure. I would love some of that, ground chicken also. But Gato made an appearance last week. Because Pace was in our bracket last week. I don't remember exactly where he placed, but regardless, he did have the Gato. But we always have our old reliable, and she ain't old, Hotaru.
Yeah, no, nothing old about this character. To quote my friend Kraken Atkins, Hotaru, best grappler in the game.
Best grappler, best movement, best escape routes,
best pressure.
I mean,
can you fireball and run? You got yourself 60% of the Hotaru gameplay.
There's that. The fact that she has the escape dive kick too, so it's so hard to anti-air as well, is like also insane. I am also a Hotaru main, so I know I am part of the problem, but big whip DP. Pace is gonna eat that damage right now as we get the 2 flash flip kicks and big ender on the combo by Azalito.
Oh, and did you see right there how freaking Pace went for the rev blow, but Azalito threw him out of it? Great wherewithal, big punish. Hit him with the wax on, wax off with the hack sack kick, send him straight to the air. 22nd round, extremely quick first game.
Yeah, that's very quick on that one. Hey, no, Stars, you know I'm actually a Hotaru main, so I'm never going to disrespect the nation publicly. But what I will say, though, what we noticed with Pace last week as well is that he was using a lot of the Rev Excels, and it got to a point where some of his opponents got to figure out the range of that Rev Excel to whiff punish, as we saw here by Azalito Death was able to take advantage of that.
Oh, however, one drawback of Hotaru is because of the Miyagi wax on, wax off. It's a very consistent move, so once you get your hyper defense in, it's relatively easy to punish.
Fair, yeah, and with the really long range. Well, Hotaru doesn't really have long range, but oh, jeez, big throw, and here comes Pace. Pace is gonna try to go. Oh, dropped, went into back turn stance. Did not really go in there. Big whiff throw again, and nice throw by Pace. Pace will close it out with another throw.
And one thing about Pace's run-up throw that we should really put a highlight on is because they had so much life. Whatever wake-up option Azalito would have thrown, Pace would have survived.
No, yes.
So he wasn't afraid.
We're seeing that Pace is actually trying to apply the pressure right now as we go back into neutral, going into a fireball. There he is, your fireball run. Big with DP, and that Azalito is going to take full advantage again here. This is going to be a lot of damage for Pace, but will still be an SPG.
It is a lot of damage, but did you notice that Azalito has not used both super bars? Well, just because of a situation like this, we should probably have another super on deck.
No, trying to keep going there.
Pace, though, I really feel for them. They've been playing a very solid pressure offense, but these two whiff DPs are just giving them so much damage.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Gets the punish, even though in burnout. Oh, that's unfortunate with the chip damage.
Yeah, but back to what we were saying is that Paces has this very high octane offense, but they're really punching themselves into their own corner with these early burnouts. I'm so sorry. Early overheats.
They're not really caring about defense, which is fine. This is the age of fighting games now that we're in. It's almost like there is no defense, which is fine. It's a lot more exciting for us as we're talking about that. Oh my God, we got Pace just pushing the offense, pushing all the buttons, going into burnout to close out that round and tie it up in games.
This is what Pace is looking for besides hitting the opponent, is using this high octane. Well, duh. But in the sense that if we're investing so much into the rev gauge, we want to make sure we land these blows, because when we don't see that happen, that's when the bad things occur.
Yeah, very much so. And now we got Azalito coming in trying to play to their game plan, but nice throw to sort of stop the momentum by Pace. Pace is now going to goes in with a little bit of Revix, a big miss DP now, and now Pace is now, it's his turn to get the damage.
That's a lot put on the Red Blood. If you notice, Pace hasn't really touched their super gauge this entire set.
No, did not. But right now with Azalito in SPG, this is going to be like kind of one comeback there, one confirm could do it, and there it is. Right now, Azalito is on set point right now.
Hotaru just has such a good far C.
Yeah,
that is such a good button.
The far heavy punch is like the classic classic 2D fighting game in anything, but hers is just insane. Like that, she can confirm into from that is just so much damage as we're seeing it again here. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna see some Pace kind of come back and put some damage on Azalito.
And Azalito DPing through the overhead option. Good decision. Pace got a lot of damage off the command throw, but here we go. Hack and sack kick right to the DP, another break in the Miyagi, and decides to back away to make space for the fireball.
Oh wow, what a spacing meta right there by Pace to catch Azalito off, and catching him press a button And now we're tied up. We're final round, folks, and losers round 1.
I'm starting to feel like Ozolito needs to be a little bit more liberal with their super gauge, just because they're getting these amazing opportunities and we're giving up more damage for great setups, which is awesome. But it's not awesome when you're fighting Pace, who just decides to punch you in the face even harder.
I mean, yeah, the one thing with Hotaru is that she is a little bit of a glass cannon. So, like, she does a lot of damage, but she does eat a little bit more damage than most for reasons. And as you see right there, Pace was just able to apply all that pressure, and just the damage was just output on Gato was just insane, to a point where Pace now will move on.
It's not only high damage, but it was also the fact that Ozolito whiffed 2 DPs, which is rather ironic because that's what killed Pace in the first hand. By the way, never mind. Once again, back to the camera, but look, let's take it back.
Yeah,
Ozolito, this is the consistent Hotaru we know, right?
Yes.
Wax on, wax off, fireball setups, and that's kind of the way Ozolito would do. Let's give up his further damage for just a nice fireball setup.
And then the whiff punishes too to confirm on the far heavy punch or the far C. Like that is really was kind of bread and butter, as you saw right there. Again, the far heavy punch again right there to get into the confirm into the wax on wax off combo. But you just saw Pace just not giving up, knowing that has a little bit of advantage when it comes to offensive pressure. Just as long as he was able to get it, he calmed down a little bit, kind of calmed down on the whiff DPs because he did them earlier in the match, and it kind of paid off. And it almost put Ozolito into a false sense of this is just my opinion. It almost brought him to like a false sense of like safety, just to throw buttons, and all of a sudden he got a block DP out of it, and then Pace was able to take full advantage.
Yeah, it really feels like that Ozolito had a very consistent offense, but it was linear. So it made it easier for Pace to find and exploit it. Because while we talked about a lot about the tools of Hotaru, we saw the fireball, we saw the run, but we didn't see a lot of throws. We didn't see the command grab. Not even a lot of aerial approaches either. Ozolito was very consistent in staying committed to the ground game, which is always solvable. I mean, solid, but once your opponent starts fighting you in that same plane, you got to pivot.
That's one of the big tools of Hotaru, at least for me, from what I've seen, especially with some of the high level play. There's varying ways to attack. Sometimes if you don't want to attack, you just frustrate your opponent. Like I was talking about earlier, it's really hard to anti-air Hotaru with just that like escape dive kick that she has, along with trying to keep up with some of these other air-to-air tools like her air throw and stuff. So she has so many different ways. Like there weren't any hops or jump ins, or not as many. I don't know, maybe it just might be the matchup against Gato. Like I don't know that matchup that well, so I personally could not tell you. But I mean, I hope some people in chat might be able to tell us if that was not really the greatest of matchups, because Gato is he's just all out offense, and if you just get caught somewhere, anywhere, like it just seems like you're just gonna get hit with a combo. Not as much as Dong Juan, but definitely
not as much as Dong Juan.
But it's still damaging. Is that's just Gato offense. I mean, he's a boss character from the old game, so kind of expect it.
Yeah. So one of the points I wanted to make, chat, is don't adjust your set. My eye is like this. This is its natural color at the moment. I'm okay, but right now life gave me a Armor King eye.
So you're gonna breathe purple like bad breath at me?
It's either that or I worked Festival of Fights, so somebody said that Cap's got the Sharingan. No wonder his commentary is so good right now.
I was just gonna say it was like, dude, if you ate some some taro or had like a taro like bubble tea or something, and then you shot out purple breath, I would know why. Like like I just want some of that purple yam.
So wait, that's your milk tea flavor of choice is
not
taro?
Really. That's actually more my wife's like tea choice. I'm more of just a straight old milk sweet tea guy.
We talking like the royal milks, the brown sugars?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I just like it. I'm a very plain soul. Like when it comes to this, I'm just like I just like simple things. Like sisig is so simple. It's just fried pork bits and an
Hey,
egg.
man, I love my stuff. Good to Tocino.
Oh, tocino's also good too.
Hell yeah. Anyway, there's nothing going to be simple about this set. We got ourselves a Hotaru, which is going to be DXR versus Sirloin's Dong Huang, which we've shown really does not want to give up their momentum.
No, definitely not. But we're already seeing some movement by Diaz to sort of try to bait and actually kind of evade some of Sirloin's attacks there. But now, whoa, nice little anti-air confirmed there by Diaz to get a little bit of the combo, bringing Sirloin to the corner, but now crossed up.
And Sirloin using one of the universal wake-up options to roll to the middle, just so we don't want to stay in the corner. And the DP knocks him down. Diaz is doing a great job keeping Sirloin planted and stuck on the floor.
Oh, as right now, Diaz is just going in there, pushing the buttons. Nice little whip. Wow. Whoa. Okay.
What?
Yes, it was a counter rev blow, but whiffed. Like that was a weird interaction. But the jumping back kick right there. I believe that was a light kick to close it out.
That was like proximity rev counter. Like the game just went, well, these two rev blows are in striking distance, so let's give them the slow-mo.
I guess I'm just gonna yell SNK. Normally when we do this in Tekken, we just yell Harada when something weird like that happens, but that is definitely a Harada-esque type moment for us all Tekken heads too. As we're going in, we got Sirloin actually just keeping up with the offense, was very patient in the corner, just waiting for his turn, but here comes Diaz.
What I'm really impressed with Diaz is how many different options they're representing off the knockdown. So after this super, I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to stand still and throw a meaty.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, is it going to be like a meaty, or is it going to be sort of like an Oki, like wait for a whiff throw? Like Diaz went for meaty, and it ended up working out with a close heavy kick, and there you go.
The only thing telegraphing Diaz's ill intentions was the fact that they stood still. No frame kill, no shuffling, they just stood there.
That is the most intimidating thing, and all the time when I'm in the staring contest and they're just looking at me, it makes me want to press a button, and that's what they want me to do because they'll just counter me.
And you can see Sirloin going for the double safe gun setup. Playing around with their rev gauge. They're already at 86%. They need to really slow down or at least kill their opponent.
Oh, Loyal Pace. I thought Kato was a boss character at one point.
No, he wasn't a boss character. He was a regular player.
Oh, okay. Sorry then. I'm sorry for being misinformed. My bad, guys. But regardless, thank you for correction, Loyal Pace. As we're going in, and Sirloin with the low heavy kick right there, able to close it out, get around on the board, get.
Side note: I was on the road. We found a diner. $49 ribeye.
At a diner?
Yeah.
Like, I'm expecting that, well, not really like a Ruth Chris, but definitely like maybe like what's more upscale than Outback? Like
TGIF Fridays.
Yeah, Fridays. Okay, like, you know, something like where it's just a little bit more fancier than your Outback, or maybe Texas Roadhouse would probably give you that too. But still, $49 at a diner?
For a ribeye, too. That's the good cut. Just like how Sirloin's going to really have to cut into the damage right now. We still got now one super left. Hard knockdown. Going for... Whoa! That was a crazy setup!
Yeah, it was. Oh, my God. Oh, whoa. What a trade right there by both of them. Now we're just kind of waiting out, see what's going to happen here. Sirloin could get... tied up right now if he wants to, but what we were talking about before, who commands the air? Hotaru does, and there you saw the demonstration of the air throw. And I agree, Loyal. Yeah, he was dumb. That was actually sort of like my my gauge on thinking that's why he was a boss character.
I believe it's Kain. Kain was the...
No, Kain was definitely the big boss character, but I figured there were like kind of like two boss characters in Garo. I just couldn't remember. I mean, it was like, what, 20, 30 years ago now? Like, so it's been a while.
Now you're just making me think about Last Blade all of a sudden. Because a Dreamcast fighter from the SNK side. Sirloin, though, it really feels like there's an interesting tempo where Sirloin just has these really huge swings, and then they kind of peter out, which in that case, Diaz takes the reins and finishes the job.
Oh, yep, we were able to get the movie. Let's get some popcorn. Watch this really cool cinematic as we get a nice crack in the back by chiropractor Hotaru. Oh,
My sciatica!
oh, yeah, miss on the kick. Oh, but nice little high crush move right there. Diaz is... There you go.
And this is what we were talking about. Diaz is using more of the tools of Hotaru and more of the privileges of the character with the multiple ways they've been approaching situations and approaching Oki. But you know, shout outs to Sirloin. We saw some killer Dong Huang setups there.
Yeah.
And there was some amazing Dong Huang frame kills. But one of the disadvantages with those air specials is just they're so slow on the startup, which Diaz capitalized with the air throw.
Yeah, no, we were saying that too. And you said it in the nicest way. I can't even remember the word because I have short man, like old man memory, where you basically called like Hotaru like the nicest way of saying that she has like way too many good tools.
Privilege.
Privilege. There we go. Yes, she has all that privilege. But as we're going in there, we're just watching. You're right. Like look at some of the air specials that we just saw right there, and then that big high crush move, low crush move, I should say, by Diaz to kind of close it out. But like you're correct. Like we saw more of like an all around tech, and both of us were actually kind of getting a little not sure what we were going to get from Diaz, which is actually what makes Hotaru scary.
And first off, Grant was one of the bosses, so we're both wrong. I thought it was Kyan for some reason.
No, Kyan was one of them, I thought.
He looks like a boss character. Look, you go down to SNK roster, you find the prettiest looking dude. That's probably the boss.
He has the mansion too.
Yeah.
It's both Kyan and Grant. Grant was the mid boss. I knew there were two bosses. That was the thing. So I confused Grant and Gato personally for me. But according to Loyal Pace, thank you again, Loyal Pace, for the fact checking by that. I'm
telling you though, when it comes to like hot dudes in SNK, no,
Shion
messed people up.
I mean, there are a number of like good looking dudes in over in SNK, but I do need my girl back. I do need my Blue Mary back. I'm part of that crew. Like I miss Blue Mary very much, and I have to play King of Fighters 15 just to sort of get into the swing of things.
By the way, look at that. See, I told you, Darren talks. My man Captain Nofo got the Sharingan going on. It was really bad when I was in SoCal because the way the light hit me, you could not see the white in my eye.
All right, well, we're bringing it back now with Pace and Rondon. We got a Rock Howard and a Gato again, and Pace is going to try to show this. This is going to... I over under three blocks in this match. Oh...
Now, Rondon is playing Rock Howard, who I am very impressed with his character's versatility. We got a run, we got an air fireball, command grab, but Pace got his fist in your face.
Oh, we're just going in there, though. Pace. I mean, wait a second. I got confused. I was thinking Pace. Oh, wow. It's all reversed on me.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's going on? Oh, the names got reversed. Okay.
The names got reversed.
Names got reversed. I'm sitting there like, wait, what's the stuff is going on? Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It's kind of like my mistake. As we're going to see, wow, we're going down to one last interaction. We're going to keep going in there fireball and the jump in by Rondon, able to close it out. I was just...
And this is an interesting quirk of the defensive mechanics, Toma, is that your normal games, like, hey, let me just spam air fireball and get the chip, but because of Just Defend, we really gotta be mindful of what and when we throw things out.
Yeah, and just for our viewers that don't realize, you get some energy back, you get some health back if you can do some Just Defense. That's another reason why we do this game. Oh my god, nice Nice little confirm combo going in for Rondon. Rondon keeping up with the pressure. Going in again with the rising tackle. But
I like how Ron is doing these standing A's. Let me just do a frame kill, even though he has, 20 other more frames to wait before get up.
Oh man, when the Pace is still trying to do those wake up DVs, we're working. At least they're landing, but eats the throw at the end, and Rondon does close it out.
Rondon, easy throw. Rock Howard has so many tools. We didn't see them all because of roll face on keyboard offense, but the versatility of this character I really enjoy, such as that command run.
Yeah, and just notes for production. I am Ron Burgundy. I'll see what's action there, and I'm that guy that reads the teleprompter. I'm sorry, that's how sports broadcasting kind of worked at the time back in the day. But as we're kind of going in and we're moving forward, look at Rondon still going in, putting in all this pressure, trying to get back the life, and is now at the life lead. As I say that, Pace gets the life lead back.
And this is one of the reasons why you want to run. Notice how much free pressure Rondon is applying just with run.
Ooh. Oh, big bait by Rondon, and he takes full advantage, takes out Pace to close out that round, and now he's on set point.
Really though, Rondon is just using the run, both command and standard run to their advantage. Running long jump move button, so good.
Oh god, a low light confirmed by Rondon, but then fully do the combo. Oh no, gets caught with the DP. Pace was nice timing on Pace to get that out, but Rev Blow was missed. Oh man, big confirmed by Pace again, and here he goes with the throw.
Double dash. This time we hit a button, we go ahead and place the DP. And one interesting thing about this is that Pace's favors the frontward roll to get out of for the Yoki situation, but because Rondon is running, Rondon is always able to chase Pace down.
Very much so. That is one of the strengths of any run characters, let alone Rock Howard. Oh, but we get Power Geyser to go close that out. And wow, Rondon.
Rondon finds a way to not only out aggro Pace, but to do it with less rev gauge. And just to let you know, Darren Talks, my eye is completely okay. I'm able to see properly. There's nothing that impinges me. Literally, this is just a blood vessel that popped, which is a common injury. You can literally pop your eye vessel by sneezing. Right?
Oh yeah, so, no, totally get it. Like old man here too. Like I've thrown out my back just sneezing before. So, there lots of different things can happen on that, and I've actually had that happen to me not too long ago, actually too. So I kind
the eye.
Yeah, the eye. Yeah, I had that. I had something. It wasn't like a sneeze, but like I don't know what happened. I think it was just like the weather changing over here, and all of a sudden, it just like I was like, next thing I know, like my wife just like looked at me weird, but she would still look at me weird if I was, Pace, like just eating all of these hits, by Rondon, to tell you the honest truth, and man, just Rondon was not letting up, just really keeping up with the pressure, using the run to his advantage, getting a bait right there on the super, like on the special and everything like that.
You gotta really feel for Pace because that was the one of the few times that decided to do a wake up option, but because Rondon is just doing empty run, it's much easier for them to stop on a dime. So that's gonna be the end of Pace and their wild breakneck Gato. And Rondon moving forward, looks like they'll be fighting Diaz in the next set in losers semifinals. Meanwhile, Johnny and Poetry Chef sitting pretty in the winners finals, so it'll be a while before we get to them.
Yeah. Well, and Pace, he kind of was, but you know what? You're learning, and like we'll want to see you back, and you will probably. I would like to see that run back next time in Breakout. So. We will see that coming in, but I think our next match is going to be Johnny and Poetry Chef. Johnny, many characters. Poetry Chef has the Bijane, aka
the Bijane,
the nice SNK's version of a DOA character. The other one being Mai, but his level.
No. Time out. Okay, I think more representative DOA character is on Hell.
Yes. On Hell is definitely, but not in this game.
Not in this game.
KOF 15 definitely yes. Very hard to use, by the way, for like a weird grappler striker character. She's tough. Like, I'm still trying to figure that out. I've been always wanting to figure out because I just gravitate towards that. But what I was gonna say though earlier is that Poetry Chef, speaking of like, I have like no command. He has full command. They have full command of Bijane. Just the high level, being able to do different options, being able to adapt, and then once you get the confirm, it's all of a sudden you're losing like 50% of your life.
We talked about how good Hotaro's Farsi is. Bijane's Farsi, I don't know. It's like they put a little extendo claw on her arm.
Yeah,
that thing reaches.
The close C too. Just like, oh man, that double hit, that's a little bit damaging as well to go into a confirm to any of the bigger combos. She just has so many different options. And Poetry Chef, when I see anybody that plays an offensive character patiently, that scares me. Like, that always scares me in any fighting game, when it's just like, oh god, like they're just waiting for me to make a mistake. Or sometimes in Poetry Chef's case, sometimes he'll just keep pressuring you, hoping you would get baited out to press a button for him to either counter hit you or frame trap you.
But I'm just thinking back to Jenny, where I feel, to me at least, she's kind of up there with Preacher in one of those, I'm playing a top tier that nobody considers a top tier.
And I'm not so sure. Like, I'd say, like,
in the sense, it's like this character looks way more. I feel like Bijane has way more tools that we have yet to explore.
Yes, I will say that. It's one of those where she is emerging in my opinion from just the different levels of play. Now, we are like, at least in the US and North America, US and Canada, like, we're seeing the meta like develop, because remember, like, sometimes metas develop just regionalized, but like, it wasn't just who is that other he's Canadian, also plays Bijane. It starts with an M. I can't remember his name, but he was also on Breakout as well, and also had like a really good Bijane as well. And it's like I'm seeing stuff emerge, because it was only like the last like 2 months that we've actually seen Bijane become more of a regular. Like, when it wasn't like that when like Billy Kane was the regular. The only ones that sort of stayed around was maybe Hotaru. Like, I'll be honest, I haven't seen that much, even though he's very powerful. I haven't seen a lot of Hoku no Marus, at least not here in Breakout.
No, I haven't, and I think it's just because the character is very strong offensively, but we don't have a lot of his gimmicks are solved, such as the teleport. We don't have reliable reversal options, and one thing about Jenny is her movement and the ways that her normals work, and what she could do off of knockdown just creates so many troubling situations. This girl doesn't even need a run, because she flies.
No, she flies and just gives you a kiss of death right at the end of that big combo in the end, right there on that level 1. But I would probably have to. I haven't talked to him in a bit, but I want to talk to like Yurikov, who he is like, he's based in New York City, so like there's a lot of New York City folk that still play. They play this and KOF 15 still in our locals. But I would like to talk to him, because he is a Hoku no Maru main, and when I've seen him on here, he's been playing Hoku no Maru, but it's been a bit since I've seen him. I think it's been almost a month now. So I don't know if he's changed characters or if he's still if he's still doing it. I haven't seen him in a bit, so it's something I would like to see, because like, I haven't seen that much Hoku no Maru. Like, I'd see him like sprinkled in here and there, but not as much as like, we still see a very good presence of Otaros, but there are 2 right now in this top 8. Usually we would see 2 or 3 Bijanes, but I'm starting to like this character diversity, at least in this last month and a half. So it's nice to see other characters. You got your Gato, like you've seen Gato now, and Cayenne was around for a little bit last month or 2 months ago. So like, there's a lot of different characters. But shout outs to Non-Factor. Yes, I want the Italian DJ too, just for fun.
Hell yeah! Wait, non-factor. That's just in general.
That's just in general. He wants it. Our fellow commentator. He's every time I see him in chat. Like I haven't seen him yet, but I'm always going to shout out and do callbacks to all of our fellow commentators and anything like that if they have any sort of like skin or they have an opinion. And he's always sorry stars. He really despises Hotaru, and then two, he wants more love for Salvatore Ganacci.
Hey, speaking of character diversity, our very own King Servbot plays T-Zog.
Yeah.
Plays T-Zog very well and has cracked the top 8. In fact, the SoCal tournament I was at, T-Zog placed 3rd place.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is emerging tech or it's just these salty T-Zog players are just in the grind, but you know, it's a very fun place to be at right now. Gone are the days of 12 Billy Canes in the top 16.
Yeah, 12. No, it's 12 Billy Canes in the top 8. Wait, what? Like, that's pretty much what it felt like. I still remember when Non-Factor and I'll tell this story every time. It's like Non-Factor and I, like that week 3, we're like, what's up, Bill? We thought Billy Kane was like the worst character, and then all of a sudden the next week we were doing Breakout again, top 8. We're like, there's like 5 of them now, like in top 8.
I swear, if you were a commentator for the early stages of King of Fighters, then pat yourself on the goddamn back, because you could probably make grass grow sound exciting. Because if you had to do one more Billy Kane mirror and make it sound distinct from the previous Billy Kane mirror, then you did your job.
I mean, shout outs to me when I first started commentary, like very, very long time ago, to when I did KOF 13, like back in those days. There was a lot of defense in those games, by the way. And then the combo.
Oh yeah, weren't those the timeout years?
Yeah, those were the timeout years. It was like the days of like Reynald was just like, I'm gonna hit you and then run away. Again, hit you and run away. And with his, I think it was a K dash and a Kyo. Like I think that's who he was using, and I don't remember his third member, but like, but he's like old school. Like he's like my generation of fighting game players. Like when we would grow up in the arcades, like there was no such thing as labbing. How did you lab in New York City? You put in 50 cents. It was super expensive back then too. 50 cents in like the early 2000s, late 90s. That was a lot of money for a kid.
That's a lot of money, dude. Because like old man moment. Back in the day, a dollar game was the premium game.
DDR.
Now that's no, I mean in general.
I know, but that was us. That was DDR for us. Like
it was DDR or anything that you had to sit down to play. So like your Jurassic Park 2.
I remember that.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 2. Oh, dude, like I'll tell you one thing, dude. If there's one game in the arcade I'm hella clean at, it is Point Blank 2 and Time Crisis 2.
Oh, Time Crisis 2. Time Crisis 2. I memorized all of, like, I think it was right side, whatever was right side. I can't remember what color it was. Like, I could literally just do that without looking. Like, I could get everything. I know when the red enemies were coming up to shoot me. It was the best. That was the best 50 cents ever spent. For about 15 minutes, I think it took me to beat the game.
Time Crisis 2 is such a godly game, but this is going to be a very godly matchup. Rondon versus Diaz. The battle of characters who are walking in with an IKEA.
Oh yeah, but yes, Metal Slug was also awesome for a good shoot 'em. Run and gun, that's what I wanted to say. But as we're going in, we got 2 very aggressive characters, but the one big tool that I don't like, or not that I don't like, but that we got to look out for is that little lift kick or flash kick that Hotaru has that also deflects fireballs.
It is, however, Rock Howard's Rev Blow puts him in an airborne state, meaning that it could counter a lot more than other Rev Blows.
Oh, nice.
Jumps off the ground.
Yeah, nice little ground fireball to stop the run of Diaz by Rondon. Now, Rondon, we're just doing a little bit of fireball jumping in battle. Nice little confirmed by Rondon, but Rondon now is stuck in the corner in overheat.
No, couldn't really capitalize off the command throw. But this is one of the little things that Rondon did for conditioning. We were using the command run to just poke the low, force Diaz to block, and then throw out the throw.
Yeah, we're still in loser semifinal, folks. So this is actually going to be a first to two match. I almost got confused because Tekken does a first to three, but this is first to two. So we're kind of going in here as Diaz gets a little hop in, but nice little confirm on the jump in by Rondon. Again on the small hop. Nice trajectory change by Rondon. Good read. And this could close it out. Yeah, it does close it out. And first game goes to Rondon.
A single crouching B was able to lead to a game-winning combo, and that is just because Rondon knew the routing but had the resources to play that out. Diaz needs to find some options to stop Rondon. We're either going to have to counter poke or force Rondon to respect our wake-up.
And that's I'm trying to think what would be. Well, speaking of the DP and the wake up right there, we had Diaz going in. Nice little hop away, a dash back to avoid the low light confirm on Rondon. Diaz is trying to just play the evasion, like avoid getting hit. Looks like trying to wait for a punish, but that's what you do when you're blocking a lot. Big C confirmed there by Diaz, and this is gonna be damaging, Captain.
You gotta, Diaz. You gotta find some good Oki option. Went for the jump throw. What a cheeky option, but we were talking about the rev blow. Finds its mark, and Diaz finds the corner. Hard edge to the safe jump. Rondon is in overheat. This is going to be very critical. They chance it on the DP, and they find gold.
Oh, wow. And was able to catch it right there. And Diaz gets on the board and gets that first round in this game 2. We'll see if he's going to continue this momentum and bring it to a tie match.
But this is what we were talking about before, Toma. Diaz is now finding ways to wake up and challenge Rondon's pressure. Rondon can't just run in anymore because now Diaz is showing extremely strong counterplay.
Yeah, definitely, especially with that jump back heavy kick. That's what is going to like sort of stop some of the running right there. And that's another thing of one of the tools of Hotaru right there. Oh, was this baited?
Oh, we're blocking that.
Oh, it's big block. This is big damage. It's not death yet, I don't believe. No, it's not. Close to it, though. One last interaction. And
the leg kick. And the aerial rev blow from Diaz just to bait out some sort of button from Rondon, thinking that they were safe. It's just one of those moments where you go, oh yeah, my opponent's glowing yellow.
Yeah, you just see it. It's like you're closing the door as you're closing your lock as you're locking the door, and you see the keys on your seat while you're like, oh no, oh, damn it.
Oh man.
That's kind of what was happening there. Every time you see a rev blow and you're trying to press a button, you're like, oh, and you can't get it out. Unlike in Street Fighter, they get 3. Oh, whoa, nice reaction there by Rondon. Now going into a full confirm. Try to go in with a little bit of a meaty setup, but still applying the pressure. Gets the counter hit in there, and that should close it out.
Yeah, we definitely had the rev gauge to play with that still. Diaz is falling victim to Rondon's extended pressure, and once Rondon not only reintroduced the rev blow, but is lavishly using the rev blow, Diaz just needs to think twice about how they're going to approach the knockdown.
Well, let's do a neutral jump to go into a combo to bait a whiff throw, and Diaz is now in the driver's seat in this second round right here. Again, waiting for a cross-up, being patient, bringing Rondon almost out of SPG. There it is. Now it's out of SPG, and now Diaz is in the driver's seat for this round.
Yeah, Diaz needs to be very careful about how Rondon's waking up, but when you got this much life, it doesn't matter. Big fireball from Rondon, but now it's Diaz's turn to just challenge with a DP.
Oh man, Diaz is trying to hold up. They're both in overheat, but big whiff DP right there, and oh wow, level 1 to get all that damage out. We're both in overheat. Oh god, this is tense, Captain.
Oh yeah, especially since now Rondon is content with throwing the fireballs. And that fireball, that air fireball from Rock is such a good option just because Diaz can't throw their fireball to counter poke. Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
Oh,
the spacing! The spacing!
Oh, that's so nuts. Rondon takes it. What?
That was disgusting. I loved it. Rondon understood that Diaz had a propensity to throw the fireball at that range. Since we couldn't throw the fireball at far range because of OD fireball, so we just run up, wait for it, and using our Raging Storm as a glorified whiff punish.
That was like the insane. It was a trade too, so it was one of those where it's like, who died, or is it because it wasn't a double KO? Because if both traded and they both died, it would have said double KO. So it just said KO. It paused. I was like, what happened? Because literally with it was not even one. It was like a third of a pixel left on Rondon, was able to take that round. And you can see right here, he was applying all that pressure, not respecting Diaz until Diaz was doing some of those wake-up options.
Yeah, because, you can't just let your opponent run all over you. You need to hit buttons. You need to do specials. Just like how Rondon was doing these wake-up break DPs for some huge combos. But there, you can see the fireball didn't hit Rondon because of the invincibility phrase.
Yeah, it just looked so weird. It was like, what happened? If he had 2 or 3 more pixels that we could see it, it would have been great. But it was literally, it was like that tiny 1 pixel, half pixel, whatever. It was so, the whole pixel is what we usually would call it. But you know what? Congratulations to Rondon. You are going on to losers final while we will await, and actually, well, not await, but you have to wait to see who's going to be the winner of Johnny versus Poetry Chef.
Johnny versus Poetry Chef are two people who are undefeated. Both of these players have been doing extremely well in the breakout bracket, but unfortunately for both of them, they have gone quite a long time without playing a game.
Yeah, they're going to both be cold a little bit. We'll see kind of how it goes on. But I do like the fact that it's TBD under Johnny because he plays a multitude of characters. Might as well just put random select and let's just have fun. That's pretty much how I see it.
Yeah, it's always, we definitely have the multi-character specialist, and you got to have one in every scene.
Well, there's
this is going to be the first time we see our Bonjane versus another Hotaru.
Yeah, there you go. Getting to see. So we're seeing a lot of Hotarus tonight. I'm sorry, non-factor. I know this is not your thing, but regardless, we're gonna go in. We're gonna see. This is gonna be my first taste of Bijane tonight. As we're gonna go in. Oh God, that far heavy punch right there gets the good confirm. Goes into a combo, and Poetry Chef with the optimization, putting Johnny K off in the corner.
Yeah, Poetry Chef went for the long C for the meaty, but because Johnny was able to neutral jump, we caught him in the perfect range. And Johnny looking for a way to get in. Poetry Chef has a lot of life, and Johnny wanting to be, rightfully so, be a bit more careful.
Oh, nice little jump in, cross up. It did not a really big confirm though for Poetry Chef, but nice. Wow, Johnny with the reactions right there, and is still able to keep this match going back and forth.
Poetry Chef sticking Johnny in the corner. You got to be very careful. This is far C range. Nope. We're going to pressure. Dives in, gets the knockdown, and walks up. So dangerous and so sexy.
Oh man, but now we got Johnny going in. He uses the super after getting the heavy confirm, the heavy punch confirm, and wow. Kind of what a comeback, a little mini comeback there by Johnny to get that get first blood in this first game. And remember, folks, this is first of 3. We are in winners final now.
Winners final. After this one, it's going to be first of 3 until the very end. And Johnny showing us the Hotaru. Hotaru well represented in the bracket today, throwing out all stories of great character diversity. 3 Hotaru.
3 Hotarus, but he wanted to go in there as I'm gonna say that's probably a Sailor Moon fit on the Hotaru. As we're nice little cross up, but nice little counter hit by Poetry Chef, and Poetry Chef is now pushing it. Oh, a little drop though at the end.
Yeah, that was a pretty good extension that Poetry Chef did miss. However, Johnny should be able to close this out and giving ourselves a round.
Yep. Giving ourselves a round. Poetry Chef was able to get that tie. So this is going back and forth right now. We saw Johnny kind of get command in the last part of the first round, and then we saw Poetry Chef sort of take advantage, and it's really back and forth until we get to about just under half-life of each character, and it's really who's gonna survive at this point.
Poetry Chef gets the counter for the knockdown, and they're looking for some sort of approach. Johnny is still in SPG range, so we can play it fast and loose, and now Johnny's fishing for that guard break.
Yeah, try to fish for that guard break, but right now you got Poetry Chef going in. Goes in with the full cinematic, so that means Overheat is now going to be going away with all that damage coming in. This is looking good for Poetry Chef. Johnny has to come up with an answer there. Eating a Revlo is not one of those answers.
That is not. It's a answer, but just not the ideal answer.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you would want, but like that once Poetry Chef was able to get that hidden gear activated, it was just it was almost like all the momentum was on Poetry Chef. So Poetry Chef gets first blood, 1-0 here, and it looks like we're gonna get a character change. We're gonna get a character change. According to my sources, aka Stars, well, there it is. It's Hokutomaru. Hokutomaru is gonna be the one going in. I'm sorry, folks, if you're not, if you are haters of Hokutomaru. My big mouth opens this up. But you know what? Character diversity.
And Poetry Chef is going to be a little bit more reserved with how they're moving. You can see how Poetry Chef just walking, waiting for some sort of button for Johnny to commit to, and that's just because we have to get used to this Hokutomaru.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when Johnny did play Hokutomaru, like he does play. Well, he always had an aggressive playstyle in general, but speaking of aggressive playstyles, we got Poetry Chef just going in there and just putting Johnny into overheat already. Gets the Revlo to counter, and oh god, going into a big combo, activates the level 1 with the nice case of death at the end.
And this is still not Blockstream and guard break central.
Nice little
There's
tap.
more opportunities for Poetry Chef to get even more damage.
Oh man, missed on the whiff punish though by Poetry Chef there, but Johnny is really trying to keep the spacing in there, trying not to get caught, but gets caught there with a little bit of the Rev XL move at the end. And now we're 15 seconds left now. See who's going to be able to take command here. Level 1 by Johnny. Is he able to close this out with the last 10 seconds on the clock?
That's a very good question, Toma. Poetry Chef looking for the counter hit, and Johnny backing away, seeing what sort of option Poetry Chef will do. And with that extended weight, we slam the heavy button, and we take ourselves our round.
Well, there you go. Johnny gets around here. Maybe this will be a way to tie this set up. But right now, we're just playing some neutral, playing some footsies, going back and forth, shimmying. And, oh, there's some hits right there by Poetry Chef. But now here comes Johnny. Johnny going in with a big bread and butter combo, bringing Poetry Chef into the corner.
Yeah, bread and butter for Poetry Chef. So I say Johnny's more of a baker.
Yes. Exactly. Oh, trying to get out there. Another rev blow by Poetry Chef. But here we're going to get, Johnny's going to get Poetry Chef out of SPG, and this is going to get the momentum there. Is he going to able to close this round out, or is Poetry Chef able to stop him? Dive kick is a good answer right now.
Another level 1, and Hokutomaru with that. He takes that game 1-1. When you can see how Johnny is being a lot smarter how we get our damage. We're using level 1 to get Poetry Chef out of SPG, because Poetry Chef is really using that rev blow to their advantage so many times.
Pick Levi Ackerman, really? Okay, cool. Anyway, as we're going in, whoa. Again, you're seeing that far heavy punch, trying to get that confirmed. Poetry Chef is just putting all the pressure, keeping Johnny at bay. We'll see what kind of comes up right now. If Johnny's able to kind of get a confirmed, there it is. That was waiting for that confirmed going into a level 1, and now here comes Johnny.
Yeah, that was a fake cross-up opportunity. Gets the throw, but the backdash from Poetry Chef is going to lead to some pretty big damage. We're going to use the level 1 to give ourselves some much-needed spacing, too.
Ooh, nice overhead to get another confirm. My God, this is going pretty big. Wait, does he have a meter to get the level 1? Oh, no, not enough.
Not quite.
Oh. Wow. Johnny. Wake up.
Johnny. Wake up super. Johnny is landing that level 1 super as if he got $50,000 for every planted move.
I mean, SNK World Championships, it is $2.5 million in this prize pool for the SNK World Championships just for this game. $1.5 million to the winner. But also thank you to our folks over at SNK for donating to this pot tonight. But remember, folks, do ! Matcherino and claim the leftover codes.
Again with the wake up super to stop the overhead. And Poetry Chef looking for the aerial offense. But no. Look at that. Just dash heavy button. What are we doing?
Oh, jeez. A whiff on back turn. That was unfortunate for Poetry Chef. The Poetry Chef still alive. Still has an interaction. As I say that, Johnny gets the confirm. And now Johnny gets the game and now is in the driver's seat. If he gets his next game, he will move on to grand finals.
Yes, it's gonna be 2-1 for Johnny. Johnny has showed us some amazing adjustments. We're throwing out that level 1 a lot more, and Poetry Chef just hasn't been able to change the gears in their gameplay.
Not yet. Oh wow, little red blow, but. Little red blow right there. Oh, but nice little heavy confirmed by Poetry Chef to start off with the combo. Will this get him out of SPG? Yes, it will.
I would definitely spend as much resources needed to get my opponent out of SPG just like that.
Especially not just Johnny, but it's a Hoku Maru too. Like, any character is scary in SPG, but like Hoku is also especially.
Dan C to the confirm right to the level 1. That's definitely been Johnny's finisher of choice. Blocking the far C, and Johnny making sure that we have a little bit of space so we can force Poetry Chef into a whip situation.
Oh man, we're just pressing heavy buttons into heavy buttons on Poetry Chef here, but Johnny was just being patient, waiting on the blocks, and now just going forward here. Little light jumping light kick by Poetry Chef to sort of keep Johnny at bay, and now we're kind of playing the neutral game with 18 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, Johnny with the slight health advantage. And spoke too soon. Johnny finding the air moves. I think that was a jump D.
Yeah, I think that was a jump heavy kick. Correct. You are correct on that, I think. Skip, please nerf the top shirt for good match. Terry Bogard, WF. I love that. Anyway, as we're going in here, Poetry Chef is trying to make this difficult. Trying to tie it up in rounds here. Oh, but nice little wake up, and Johnny's getting the momentum here with that level 1 ender.
And we got a corner throw. Poetry Chef hasn't really been showing us a lot of wake up options until we have the rev blow. Spoke too soon. Far C again. Throws the fireball, and Johnny more than content to just hang back because Poetry Chef does not have a lot of damage or positioning for something lethal.
Just waiting for the punish. Oh, but got caught pressing a button. This is not looking good for Poetry Chef. Down to one last interaction for them as we're going in overheat too with 1 pixel left. Is he able to get this out of there? Nice block as we're going in, and now here comes Poetry Chef going in all the way. Activates the super, is blocked, and that should do it as Johnny is able to properly punish. Johnny moves on.
Yeah, that was a big chance for Poetry Chef. They were thinking maybe Johnny would try to take their turn back after that minus move, but Poetry Chef just unfortunately could not find the right matching stanzas to put together the big poem of their slam poetry, and we'll slam down to the lower bracket.
I mean, if you're not taking risks like that, you're in somewhat of a dire situation. You need to take the risks sometimes, right? And it just didn't pay out this time, but congrats to Poetry Chef on that. But at least you're still going to losers final, so actually you're going to be going just because of the order and everything. You actually get to play like right now against Rondon, so you're going to be going up against Rock Howard with the BJNA. So we're going to see that matchup coming in, but. Man, Johnny was just showing his command of Hokuto Maru. Like, what was like the big change? Like, what was the big moves or the big patterns that you were seeing on Johnny that sort of like took over the match?
Level 1 super, definitely.
Yeah.
That would be my choice. That would be mine, especially compared to the first set. Level 1 super, also jumping heavy kick. Johnny just found so many ways to just... It's funny that Johnny wasn't even using a lot of the crazy Hoka Tomorrow stuff. We were just using normal movement and combo routing.
I think I saw like the teleport used like maybe like a half dozen times. It wasn't like that many. Like some people use that teleport like, well, at least in the beginning of this game. They were using it like so much. And no, you're seeing kind of like a lot of, again, just trying to find out like where to press the button, like on Poetry Chef when he was getting those strings, some of those block strings. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Poetry Chef. You did win it a few weeks ago against Nash Fan. I was there for that. So, but hey, you can get your run back. You have a chance to finish this up, man. So as we're going in and we're waiting for our next match, I just want to make sure you guys, if you want to support Breakout, obviously, oh, never mind. We're just going to keep that going anyway. But if you want to support Breakout, make sure you just do the match Reno. As we're going in with this next match on Losers Final, Poetry Chef versus Rondon. Rock Howard, I believe it's going to be Rock Howard. I missed it because I looked away. Yep, Rock Howard and BJA, and we're in the forest.
And Rondon has been having a lot of success with the forward run. And this seems to be their MO. Jump back fireball, run forward button. So if Poetry Chef can find the gaps in his offense, or at the very least break the flow,
there you go.
This is going to be pretty much Rondon's game.
Yeah, that parry is going to be, and throwing out that parry should make Rondon think a little bit from going in. And as you already see, stopped running as soon as he saw that parry by Poetry Chef to keep going. And now, nice confirmed by Rondon. Rondon is going to go in with the back throw and going to throw, switch sides and put Poetry Chef in a positional disadvantage.
Yeah, Poetry Chef, good use of the dash under to get some much needed advantage over Rondon.
Oh, and the kiss. Wow, we're basically evened out on life. Going to one interaction. Big, far, heavy punch confirmed, but a whiff throw by Poetry Chef, and Rondon takes full advantage on the full punish and combo. First blood in this Losers Final. First to 3 set goes to Rondon.
The jump back sees such a great option because of the way that Rock Howard reaches over in that diagonal motion. Level 1 super to bring Poetry Chef closer to the corner, and Rondon just looking to, gets put in the corner themselves.
Big throw by Poetry Chef to keep up with that pressure, going in with more of the heavy punches and the jumping heavy kick, and again another throw just to keep up on that pressure while in SPG. Why not? Big DP miss by Rondon again, and just Poetry Chef is just making the right reads and pressing the right buttons right now.
It's really hard to just want to press the button when you need to, especially when you're being outclassed decisively.
Oh, nice block. Fireball. Oh, wow, nice. I was going to say it was like a little cross up with a little bit of a trade, and Poetry Chef ties it up.
But that's only in rounds. We haven't gotten any games.
I meant ties it up in rounds, yes. Just watching this match, it's just so like intense because it's such a back and forth. We see that they are 2 high-level players. Like, we're probably only thinking on layer like 1 or 2, and they're probably on like layer 8. They know each other very well here, both these players.
Yeah, just like that rev blow from Poetry Chef. There should be some good routing.
Just holding it down with the rev guard Rondon, but Rondon was able to get the throw, get some of that momentum. Oh, a missed rev blow right there, and now we're going to keep going. Poetry Chef is going to bring in this big combo, goes into level 1 super.
Yep.
Yeah, yep, that does kill it.
Seal it with a kiss, and that's going to be the end of only the first game, going to Poetry Chef.
Yeah. I mean, we were literally going down to the wire on that. Oh, wow, what a far heavy punch by Poetry Chef to get that confirmed, and we're juggling today.
That's a hard knockdown, neutral jump, and still the run from Rondon still puts him into the corner, and this should actually be something pretty big for Poetry Chef.
Oh man, it is pretty big for Poetry Chef. Poetry Chef is already put Rondon down to about like 10% life left here, but I had a positional disadvantage in the corner as Rondon is just trying to apply so much pressure, trying to bait out some moves, and it's clearly working right now, but big stop and stuff with the rev blow of his own. Poetry Chef was able to close it out and gets round 1 of game 2.
A pretty good showing from Poetry Chef. Rondon, though, playing a bit more of a neutral, honest game. We haven't seen too many Rock Howard picks, which I'm surprised about, just given how you gotta play a little bit underhanded in this day and age of fighting games.
Definitely, but remember that Poetry Chef does have answers to some of those, doing some parries and stuff. Like we saw in that first game, you saw Rondon like charging up and running in and out, but now we're getting some low light confirms by Rondon, and now Rondon's actually has a huge life lead in this round 2 of game 2 as we're going in. Nice throw and to interrupt that block string, and now, wow, jeez, another confirmed by Rondon and closes it out. Wow, ties it up in rounds in game 2.
Yeah, but not quite in games. Rondon needs to have one more round to tie it up. Meanwhile, Poetry Chef, we could go a comfy 2-0, and that's something anybody wants over their opponent.
Oh, definitely in a first of 3 match, when you have a 2-0 lead, that is a very, very, that's very commanding. Nice wake-up DP by Rondon to get out of that corner. But here comes Poetry Chef again. Nice big confirm, and we're going back into the corner. And going into the level 2 super, I should say. That was 2 bars. Shouldn't kill.
Yeah, that is not quite. That should kill. Just stand over. Remember how Poetry Chef is not above to just stand over their opponent and be scary? That's why.
But wouldn't you want to be slapped by BJN? Okay, maybe I'm going too far. All right, never mind. We don't need to go into the after-hours side of the commentary. But regardless, with that throw, Poetry Chef is able to close it out and get game 2 here. So gets a 2-game lead in this first of 3 set as he's just trying to, again, keep that pressure on the corner.
Poetry Chef goes for the red blow, big whiff, and Rondon applying their much-needed pressure. But if you notice that Rondon's pressure is not too uncommon than standard police pressure.
Oh, another far heavy punch confirmed by Poetry Chef, going into the level 1 right there to get maximum damage. Now, even in life, nice comeback, and now Rondon's in overheat. This is not looking good, and wow, Poetry Chef closes it out and is now on set point.
Yeah, this is the hyper-aggression of Poetry Chef. Rondon, I'm really wondering what happened to our reversals. No wake-up supers, no wake-up Ps. It's just Poetry Chef's game.
Just commanding right there. We're throw looping, apparently. We got 2 throws. Well, now there's 3 right there. Oh, whoa. Oh, man, no big punish and a rev low to get his turn back, and here comes Rondon.
Well, I did ask for a wake-up option, so I'm glad we saw it, but this could be too little for too late for Rondon. Still, Rondon has just as much life as Poetry Chef, so if you're careful, you could turn this around pretty well.
Well, as you say that, we got Poetry Chef with the cross-up confirm going into the level 2, and that should do it right there, as Poetry Chef will get his run back against Johnny in grand finals. 3rd place goes to Rondon tonight.
Great job, Rondon. Thank you for showing us your Rock Howard. But this is going to be Poetry Chef in the top 2. Now, it's going to be pretty tough for Poetry Chef. We need to reset the breath. Whoa.
Hi. Why am I all negative? What's going on?
Oh, it's because of my Sharingan vision.
I'm just gonna duck now. Should I? That is. Anyway, well, we can play with that. I said, why did you send me to the Shadow Realm? Well, did you mean?
There are no bad cards in my grandfather's deck.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. Although the Shadow Realm's really nice. got it nice and like toasty over here. As we're kind of going and bringing this up.
I bet you the rent is pretty affordable in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, compared to here over in New York City, yes, definitely. I think I would rather do that. But as we're kind of looking at this, we got this going. Like Poetry Chef was just like confirming that there was some good back and forths with Rondon, but it just seemed like Poetry Chef was just stringing everything along.
Yeah, just because it really feels like once Poetry Chef is in the pocket, especially with these locked in the corner, they know how to lock their opponent down decisively. I was wrong. We were not going to be seeing a lot of far seas with Jenny. Instead, it was just close-up heavy punches. Yeah,
I just kept seeing the heavy punches all the time. Whether they were, some were close or some were far, whichever. Just those confirms. That is so freaky. I'm like looking at myself and I don't even know. I don't even want to look at it. I almost wanted to like shut down my camera. But no, it's all good. But right now, what I will say though, what I was trying to say earlier was, hey, if you want to support the production here at Breakout, not necessarily me, but definitely the rest of the people over here at Breakout, do ! merch. Like that is the best way to directly contribute and support the team here over at Breakout. And while you're doing that, you can rep Breakout at your own local with lots of shirts, with lots of t-shirts, hoodies. It's now hoodie season over here in the Northeast. So I mean,
yeah, especially in Europe.
Yeah, my area, it's like a nice 40 degrees right now. It's hoodie weather. You get yourself a nice coffee while you're walking around walking the dogs. It's a nice time. And of course, the leaves are. It's dark now, but the leaves are, well, not in this Shadow Realm, but they're really a nice hint of red. They're a nice hint of like orangey red right now.
Dude, I just remember I had an extended stay in New York for like a few weeks just because I was working on some projects. And the thing I remember the most about New York was I grew up in the suburbs. So this was the first time I saw the rotating item delivery system in the corner store.
Oh, you've never seen that? Like where you get like the sandwiches?
I'm so used to the bulletproof glass bank teller mode.
Okay.
But I've never seen the one where like they put it in, you put the money on and they spin it around and they put your shit on the other side.
Fair enough. I was gonna ask, like, maybe we can talk about it off stream, but I was gonna say, it's like, what was like sort of like the highlight fun thing that you did in New York while you were here working on a project? But as we're going in, we got Johnny and Poetry Chef getting his run back.
I'll tell you what the fun thing is, but it'll be later. Holy Ken! I forgot he was in here.
Yeah, Johnny uses the Ken. He's playing Street Fighter now. We're gonna see lots of crouching medium kicks, but it's not medium kick here in this game.
Going for the Jinrai, finishing off with a Hadouken. That's something Ken can't do in SF6. So it's something I appreciate about the ways that these Sea of the Wolves incarnations are different from the classic ones.
That boy Juice. I have no idea what I did, but I guess I made Stars mad. I'm not really sure what happened there, but anyway, as we're going in, we got. Oh, wow, I was gonna say Poetry Chef looked like he had command right there, but we're going into the Jinrai, into the level 1 super, and Johnny was able to take it.
Now Johnny is in the winner's section, so Poetry Chef has to win 6 games before Johnny wins 3, and it's going to be really difficult for Poetry Chef to get a beat on their opponent just because Johnny can just change the character and change the momentum.
Stars, I'm a Hotaru main. Why are you doing? Okay, I get it. Fine. I don't mind being put in timeout. It's fine. I deserve it. As we're going in, wow, Johnny just blitzed that round in the end there and just kept up with the offense.
Man. It's great. I was calling Street Fighter 6 in Los Angeles, and now I get to call Street Fighter 6 in my City of the Wolves.
Hey, Chun-Li's coming out next, so you're gonna really see some of that.
Run kick for the instant overhead.
My God, we're just going Jinri like combos right now. And remember, this is grand final, so if you see Poetry Chef with the L next to his name, that means he's on the loser side. So he has to win 2 sets against Johnny to take the title this week. But right now, Johnny's getting juggled right now by Poetry Chef, and Poetry Chef
That was
has
two
the lead.
things. That was off of 1 super meter.
Yeah.
And I thought L was because Poetry Chef is playing a lovely lady.
Stars, seriously, like you're gonna put me down bad on stream, and you got Captain No Fun doing that?
Hey, look, my half my eye is fucked up, okay? That's the thing. Stars doesn't want to lose the cool eye factor, right?
The cool eye. Well, I mean, yeah, I am the boring dad. Oh, you lost all 3. I had 3 strikes. I didn't even realize I had 3 strikes. So I would have played my cards better. As we're going in, oh my God, as we get Johnny getting a little bit of wake up DP, but no SPG to really work with here, while Poetry Chef is in SPG.
Genrai, we're going to spend the rest of our rev gauge just to make sure. See, look at this. Even though Poetry Chef is calling out the right moves to get these slow-mos, because Johnny is using these privileged buttons of Ken, he just negates it.
Such passive-aggressive words right there. Privileged buttons. But as we're going in, I was going to say is which way we're going to go with the Jinryu. He went with a low. Nice little, again, confirmed by Johnny. Johnny just going in non-stop right there and ties it up in rounds in game 2. Oh, man.
It really feels like we're needing an invincible reversal, or because the Jinrais are so consistent, this is when we could be using our Just Defense. Because remember, chat, once we Just Defend, we could cancel that block into a reversal of our own.
Oh, definitely so. But when you're getting mixed up, especially, and Stars said it right there, you're just sitting there like, I gotta flip the coin. Do I block here? When do I press, or where do I wait? But right now, Poetry Chef guessed right on there, and now is taking full advantage as he's able to get the full slap into full slap throw in and keeping Johnny in the corner. But now Johnny gets a throw of his own.
And that was one thing. Johnny saw how Poetry Chef loves to do dash heavy button one too many times, and Johnny's like, F this. I'm throwing DP. I don't care.
Physics. I don't care. I lost all 3 strikes. I don't mind it anymore. There was a lot of physics there, Stars. As we're going in, and oh, man. Johnny.
This is the second game for Johnny, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, man. Just going in more. Johnny is just getting...
Did you see that? Johnny used the feint to stop and canceled it into a throw.
Ken should not have a feint. Like, Ken really should not have a feint. I'm already annoyed that Sea Viper has a feint, but, like, Ken having a feint is just, it's so harsh. And Poetry Chef trying to come back here was able to get about half life out of Johnny, but now Poetry Chef is about quarter life and now is in overheat.
Half-life, quarter life crisis for right now. Johnny, damn, I couldn't work a recording stream that's in there.
Well, Bijane, Poetry Chef's Bijane takes it as gets that round, and now we're going to keep going here. Now he's going to be able to put it up all the way up. Nope, never mind. Johnny was able to get a DP in and take his turn back.
And Johnny is really starting to telegraph these run overheads because Poetry Chef's starting to have a better job blocking them. Alrighty, we got him in the corner. And Poetry Chef 2 dashes, went for the overhead, but the neutral jump stuffed so many options, overhead included.
As we're going to, what a confirm there by Johnny. Ooh, nice little air rev blow by Poetry Chef, and Poetry Chef now is going to try to get his turn back, but again, DP on the wake up, but hey, let's just do a wake up rev blow. Why not?
And a walk up throw, why not? That is so baited out. Poetry Chef is unfortunate drop to the combo.
Oh my god, just a frame too late. Oh, but gets that super right there to avoid the throw through the invincibility frames. And Poetry Chef gets a game on the board.
On the board? I already see a game on the board.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, it is 2-1. Okay, so it is 2-1 to Johnny. I mean, 2-1 to Poetry Chef. So that means if Poetry Chef could reset this bracket, right? If he wins his next game, that means that's
what character from Johnny's Bag of Tricks will we see? And
Yeah,
we're
it's Hoku.
going to the Hokuto. We're going to Kid Hokuto. Hokuto Shinken.
We're going to the Hoku.
Hokuto, little ninja boy. There's a lot riding on this. Pretty much Johnny has to stay on this character all the way until the tournament. Poetry Chef, if they take this one game, we could do an entire mix-up. So Johnny, Mr. Character Specialist, is betting it all on this little ninja kid.
Oh, and just keeps going in there. Now here comes Poetry Chef. Poetry Chef is just going with the overheads to just not get Johnny started here. Johnny's just been holding block and waiting for his opening and even trying to get it confirmed, but just there's this first opening right there with that throw.
Pretty big opening too, but you're absolutely correct. Johnny, unfortunately, does not have a lot of wake-up options for Hokuto tomorrow, so we really do need to just hold this pressure. Air rev blow from Poetry Chef, then get ourselves a huge combo.
Going in with a huge combo right there. Oh, and well, here comes a wake-up super of his own. Johnny's able to go in there, but it was a little bit too late for that round, and Poetry Chef is on set point.
You could tell that Johnny was cranking on that super because we've seen Poetry Chef confirm thing out of the overhead, but the timing is really tight, so if you don't got that locked in, you're eating a move.
Ooh, definitely much a nice little. Again, we're going to get Johnny out of SPG, and Poetry Chef is now in the driver's seat here in this round, trying to keep up with the positional pressure. But here comes Johnny trying to just get out of that corner. A nice neutral jump to sort of bait the throw, and nice cross up. There it is. There's the positional change, and now here comes Johnny.
Yeah, pretty good cross up using the rolling kick to make some sort of pressure. Now, because we blocked the red blow, we are not able to punish.
Definitely not able to. We're doing a lot of jump arounds and cross ups right now, but going back into neutral, but we're inching back to the corner, and Johnny is there, and now Johnny just defends a lot of it. Nice little low light confirm to stop that pressure by Johnny, and now Johnny is trying to just press the buttons again, trying to put in all the pressure, putting Poetry Chef in burnout or overheat, and
that's going to be the far seed. That should be the game. No, I was wrong.
But the overhead does it, and Poetry Chef is able to reset this bracket.
And Johnny, even though Hoka tomorrow was not able to stop the Poetry Chef's B&A, now what will Johnny do? We have the ability to. Oh, we're not switching characters, Toma.
Nope.
We're gonna hold on to it.
No, we're gonna hold this, and we're just gonna go at it again.
First to three situation, Poetry Chef has managed to successfully reset the bracket, going through two of Johnny's characters. First with the Ken, now with the Hoka tomorrow. Will history repeat itself and allow Poetry Chef to win tonight?
Well, we'll see what it is, and it is a big reset now. It's kind of a new game. The momentum now on Poetry Chef. As I say that, Johnny has something decided. No, the momentum was with him, but oh man, this is kind of a little bit of back and forth, Captain. Keep going here. Look at this. We're just keep going forward. Oh man, what a confirm with the super by Johnny, and now Johnny's just going in with the jump ins, just going in more with the plus frames. Nice little neutral jump by Poetry Chef to stop all that pressure. Baited the throw on Johnny, and another throw by Poetry Chef to keep going. Johnny does have the big life lead, but here comes more throws. Ooh.
Whoa,
Well,
that was a fast round if I ever saw one.
yeah. As we're kind of going through this right now, we got Poetry Chef, Johnny getting that first round in this Grand Finals reset, gets the throw, and now is putting the pressure on Poetry Chef, getting that positional advantage.
Yeah, we're being a lot more meter hungry, and Poetry Chef using the level 1 both for reversal and to claim back a lot of lost space. But that Rebbo, you can really see Johnny has not had a good answer to that rev blow from Poetry Chef.
No, but right now though, Johnny has been picking a lot of the right options, as has the life lead right now. Baits the big super. There should be a big punish here. This actually should do it. Yep. I didn't even think he needed a super to finish off that combo, to finish off that life. So first blood in games goes to Johnny in this grand finals reset.
I'm starting to see why Johnny is sticking to Hoka tomorrow, because we have this big explosive damage just from the level 1 super alone. What I'm expecting right now is if Johnny finds a way to route their combos so we could just blast through that middle section of Poetry Chef's life, the rev blow is off the table and one less thing we need to worry about.
We'll see how it goes. A nice little overhead by Johnny. Again, we're just keeping all the pressure by using small buttons here. But now here comes Poetry Chef using the throw to keep up with the positional advantage. And now just waiting for a bait, but it works out for Johnny on that counter hit. And now we're just going to get big damage on that level 1 super again. What you were saying, Chef.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
2 interactions in the mid-life range has allowed Johnny to take off the rev blow in the SPG. Poetry Chef has been using the rev blow as a means of getting easy counters against Johnny, and now that we've taken the tool off the table, they can't build the house of the blueprint that is their offense.
Yeah, they're looks like Poetry Chef is going to have to adapt somewhere here. Nice little cross up using the throws to get the damage. Push Johnny into that corner there. And now, speaking of offense, here comes Poetry Chef with his own.
Using the big super, and that's going to give us the precious corner advantage. And here's the classic Poetry Chef next up. Sexy walk forward, walk back, far C.
Oh, man. And you just saw that confirm right there. And Poetry Chef is able to tie it up in rounds here, 1-1 in game 2. So we're going to see who's going to take game 2 here. What are we going to do round start? All right, we're actually walking back. No aggressive shenanigans there by either player.
But Johnny's going to be allowing themselves to be walked into the corner, and Poetry Chef's corner game has been extremely strong, and Hoka Tomorrow's reversal game is extremely weak.
Oof. Get another throw by Poetry Chef. Poetry Chef gets another throw in, putting Johnny closer and closer to that corner. But a throw of his own to take his turn back.
Now Johnny has a little bit of the SPG range, got popped right out of it, and now Poetry Chef life lead until that moment.
This game is so fast. It's so hard just to keep up sometimes that they're going in with a big rev blow there by Poetry Chef. We're about at the same life lead right now, but Poetry Chef being in SPG, and now it's going to take full advantage here. It's not going to kill, but it's going to be very damaging on Johnny. And there it is. There's the far, or I think that was actually a close heavy punch to close it out into that confirm. Poetry Chef gets on the board.
It's really, if you're looking at it, Poetry Chef's MO is get you in the corner for the hard knockdown, walk forward, walk back, hit button, and Johnny has yet to find an answer to it, and even worse, they keep falling into it. I feel like I'm watching Sideshow Bob walk into a field of open rakes.
Yeah, but we also remember Poetry Chef also has a meaty setup too at the same with that same I guess pre-meta we'll call it. Like just going up into the corner, and you can also do a meaty as well. So it's just it's scary when we see a BJNA, especially controlled by Poetry Chef, in the corner like that. But right now, Johnny was able to close that out and try to get out of the corner, and that looks like to be what is more of the successful game plan for Johnny as he gets the first round in game 3.
Things really change for Johnny's advantage the moment they have a level 1 super. They don't need a level 2, and that level 1 is it's everything for them. Damage, an escape hatch, or in this case, once we have level 1, the SPG deleter.
Oh man, speaking of SPG deleter, there you go, going in, and why God, I was just like, look at the pressure now that Johnny's putting onto Poetry Chef in that corner. Big missed dive kick, but no real punish. That was kind of unfortunate. I thought there was going to be one right there.
Jumping back B stops a lot of air options from Johnny. And now, Johnny, overheat situation. You got to go ahead and go in close right now, or else you'll be guard broken, but that's not going to stop him. Johnny, second game, going 2-1. They have managed to stop the momentum of Poetry Chef, and for the first time in the set, they are ahead.
Man, I hate those win quotes. That's one of the more salty things about Hoku that I just, get salty about. But regardless, as we're going in, one, I am not trying to get back in the Star's good graces. I've always been in his good graces, in a way-ish. But yes, I did donate a little extra $15 to this pot for these players tonight. Unlike Nerd in the Bay, I did not win this money in Umasame. As we're going in,
Wait, Nerd in the Bay won that money in Uma Musume?
oh no, it's just the running joke. It's just the running joke.
The other joke is sometimes Nerd in the Bay and I do comms so that people just intentionally call each other the wrong name.
Yeah. I love you, Stars. You know that. As we're going in here, oh man, Poetry. We're kind of basically just now. Poetry Chef with a slight life lead, but in SPG can try to take advantage by going in with the buttons. But nice throw to stop that momentum by Johnny. Wake up, Revlo.
Overhead setup got called out by the level 1. And one interesting about Poetry Chef's offense is that they are winning a lot of the air-to-airs thanks to B. Janae's jumping B. It's such a wide-reaching button.
What a just defend on the cross-up, too. We are going down with 9 seconds left. We're going to just... All right, we're just going to go in with the low light hit confirm to get that round. And now we're on tournament point for Johnny.
Points. Poetry Chef's jump forward B is as strong as Hoka Tomorrow's jump back B. Now we go for the level 2. So much damage is on there, and now Johnny is out of SPG range, but that hasn't been a really big deciding factor in this entire set.
Wake up super there by Johnny to stop with that momentum, but now that puts Poetry Chef into SPG. We'll still be in SPG at the end of this combo, though. Ooh,
it will. It's going to be one more throw, which is what I was anticipating. That's kind of Johnny's MO. If you're one more interaction away out of SPG, we go for the throw because Poetry Chef is looking for that defense to be locked down. And one more interaction from Johnny can end this entire tournament right now.
Dan, the level 1 super does take it as Johnny takes the tournament on the reset and will be winner of Breakout series for City of the Wolves number 23.
Great job, Johnny. Way to run it back. It was getting a little scary for you, but we found the answer, and that was just prime combo. Whoa, you're still in the shot.
I'm still in the shot. No, I've been condemned because apparently, I didn't realize we were PG, so I kind of was saying too many really bad things. Well, not bad things, just too many innuendo things. We'll say it like that because there's a really good character on the screen that looks really nice. That's what I have to say because I don't want to be sent back to the principal's office.
All right, so Johnny had a really early start with Ken. The Ken was pretty formidable, but Poetry Chef had their game plan. Corner our opponent, walk forward, wait for it, and pretty much clamp down your victory.
Yeah, I mean, and Poetry Chef was making it difficult, was able to reset the bracket in the first game, or in the first set. But as soon as we got the Hoku switch, yeah, even though Poetry Chef did win the first set with Johnny being on Hoku tomorrow, Johnny believed in the Hoku and just took out, just basically stopped Poetry Chef's metagame of aggression.
We believed in the heart of the cards.
Oh, yeah, I see some of these confirms in aggression right now, just waiting for... You can just see Johnny. You're just anticipating Johnny just to wait for a spot, just to hit the right button to get that confirm in, to go in to get a damaging combo. And it worked out for him tonight. So congratulations to Johnny. You win first place. Again, congratulations to also Poetry Chef. Second place, especially on a reset. You guys are amazing. To round it out, congratulations again to Ronan for third, Diaz for fourth, Pace and Sirloin for fifth, and in seventh place in top 8, Why Cry and Azalito Dust. So awesome work, you guys. This is a really, really good bracket. Yes, do claim those codes that are in the match arena. They're still a number of codes in there. So do !Matcherino in the chat to get you the link and just claim those codes. It only takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and please do. Still, shout outs to our friends over at SNK for not only contributing to the pot, but also making sure that they promote our stream and promote our tournaments. One of the reasons why we have seen such varied and well-respected talent come in and out of these halls. It's always fun to call Breakout, especially when we have a varied bracket just like this one.
Well, one, it's always a pleasure to commentate with you, regardless of game. With you, Captain, you're one of the premier commentators in my mind around. You grind a lot, and anytime I get to work with you, especially in this game, I feel like I have a lot of fun. Like when we're at and you can tell with the energy that we have, and because of that, because of these players too. So it was such a lot of high level play. We even had our own Y-Cry trying to come in there. He made another top 8 tonight. Like, I want more people to play this game. That's all I want. That's all I really want to say is really, this is such a great game, and we have such a great pool of players over here at Breakout.
It is. It's really, we have a high level team, but hey, let's look at the monthly picks today. Hotaru, number 1, BJNA, mainly thanks to Poetry Chef. Gato hitting that 3rd place. Hoko Tomorrow surprisingly at 4th, and the most surprising one, Dong at 5th place. Which, wow,
above average damage. Like, can run and has above average damage. Like, it's like, oh, that's actually not a bad tool. And now we're getting to see the meta really play out. I mean, remember, this game only came out in April, so it's not like, it's it's October now, end of October, so we're only talking 6 months. This game's only been out for 6 months, but now now the game is starting to mature. We're starting to see a little bit more of the metas, and now we're starting to see some of the character variety. But yeah, I love the fact that there's a Kim Dong-won. I haven't seen a lot of Marcos this time around yet, or at least in this patch. But you know what? I just welcome the diversity going in on here. What was the highlight for you tonight? Besides me being sent to the Shadow Realm.
For me, it's gotta be the Gato matches. I really loved watching those, especially just watching how Pace's Gato reminded me of like a muscle car at its last legs on the final straightaway.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna blow up or cross the finish line, and either way, the ending was going to be impressively explosive.
Got the 67 Mustang with like the slicks, like just going in there with the fast, just going
the
like
wheels
really
about to fall off, and I mean that as affectionately as possible because Pace's Gato just he beats the brakes out of his own character.
He's just going all out. But before we send it out, everyone, folks, remember, just do the Matcherino out there. Also do the merch. Rep Breakout with the merch at your local, and it also helps directly support us as well. And do join our Discord and everything. There's always going to be like lobbies and there's lobbies for a lot of games, for Guilty Gear, for City of the Wolves, for Tekken, 2XKO as well, and we have a 2XKO tournament tomorrow coming up on that. But with that being said, I am Tomodoc. I am going to give it to my friend over there, Captain No Fun, to close it out for the evening.
Hello. First off, I got to thank Tomodoc for holding this stream down, for being such an awesome partner. Thank you everyone here for contributing to the Matcherino and just watching the tournaments. Please give this stream a follow and tune in for the next tournaments. But with that, we're out of here, and we'll see you next time.
I'm still here, even though I'm in the shadows. I'm still here.
Happy Halloween.
Person
purges. I get time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the goat, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead and listen things I had to hurt of. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yo, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yo, windows down so all the haters see me. Back then they didn't want me, now they wanna beat me. Keep the grass cut low. The snake still sleazy, always knew I had to glow. I just had to find a reason. Walk around looking like I own the place. I don't waste no food, man. I always finish off the plate and come to play. Trenches, baby, can't believe we made it safe. Something out of nothing, yeah, we made a way. So hungry, think I overate. Every single shot, then I'm thinking John Wick. Every loss got a lesson, every make got a miss. I can't even think of a man that had me terrified. We got options, pick your poison or just pick a side. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah.
Down on the last interaction, and that will do it.
Robert very well finding themselves with a victory, especially after that.
Find a hit, that should be enough to close it out. Del Tormenta, the reverse sweep, where Super Great is going to close it out. He
There
can
it
close
is.
it out, and he does it!
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time. Let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine, I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, cause I'm feeling like Chris, bro. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me, now I'm feeling like Chris. Rock with the team, cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just blow my advance, whoa. I did it all for the feeling, alive but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, cause I need a million, but I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't been feeling spectacular, flow so sick it's hazardous. Y'all still suck like Dracula. Zip this beat, let's back it up. And I don't care about critics cause they talk too much, and I know that I gotta keep on grinding, finding myself. I ain't gonna stop until I know I had enough. Mama, I made it, I know that they see me. I'm popping these bottles just like I'm a genie. I'm glad that you made me. It's all in my DNA. I'm about my chips like I'm working for Frito-Lay. And bet it bag on myself. I don't do this for my health. Every threat is a champion. Got the title, need a belt. I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet.
so a man's gon' floss. Got my weight up in my view real posh. You a frisbee man, so that mean you get tossed. Got a new crib, studio in the back. Numbers ran up, had to spit it with the chaps. Realest in the city, in my record, I fact. But your man's only chat when he do it in the raps like squad go lost and don't really care what it cost them. You don't wanna cost them. My lifestyle awesome, couldn't decide if my gal wanted to, so I bought them. Don't run trap, but I run up a check. Do it real big, gotta one up the next. Point to the sky with the one up, I'm blessed. I'm young, rich and black, so you know I'm a threat.